go.
That's so Andrew.
It's the future I can see.
That's so Andrew.
It's so mysterious to me.
I like that. That's so Andrew.
It's the future I can see.
That's so Andrew.
It's so mysterious to me. Yeah. Yep, that's me. Ooh, yeah. Oh my god, hi. You can see the mess that's in my room. Jesus. Hi everybody, welcome to the stream. I am home and we are going to be playing the Furina story quest. Now I am super excited for this because I heard that it's how we discover. Why is my hair like this? Why is my hair a second. How's that? Hair? Please behave. Right. We're going to find out why she is the way that she is after the Archon quest, and I am very excited for it. How are you, Tirso? Welcome to the stream. Today we're gonna be chill. We're gonna be super duper freaking chill. I was just watching HT Hayes his reaction to Sabrina Carpenter's emails I can't send. Because for the longest time, okay, I haven't listened to the whole album. The only songs that I listened to on the album were Nonsense and Feather. And even then, Feather was from the deluxe version. So I never really got to like listen to the whole album. And recently I listened to the album and it's, I mean, the vibes, okay, if you listen to only Nonsense and Feather, you're gonna be like, oh, this album is totally gonna have a different sound. And then I listened to the whole album and I'm like, it's a weird album because it has a lot of different genres and a lot of different sounds in it, which is okay, which is fine. Like, by all means, do that. But if we're talking about, okay, for me, I really like an album if an album has like it follows a sound. You know, there's like a sound that it goes down on. So one instance that comes to mind is Joanne by Lady Gaga. Like, the sound is consistent there. It's a little country, it's a little intimate, it's very what's the word, stripped. Another one that comes to mind is Beyonce's Renaissance. It's all house music. Another one is Ariana Grande's Honeymoon Avenue. Is that the first album? Yours truly, there you go. Not Honeymoon Avenue. Yours truly. So that's also like an instance of an album where the sound is very consistent. It feels very dreamy. It's very soft. It's very light. It feels very teenagey, puppy love. That's Ariana Grande's first album. But this one, by this Emails I Can't Send, has like, each song has a distinct sound, and you sort of don't feel the flow of it. So that's why I never really listened to the album until recently. And after I take away the the expectation that I had with Nonsense and Feather, I began to love the album. It's really good. It's really, really good. So if you're looking for a new album to listen to, go listen to that one. It's really good. My recommend the songs that I like from the album are, because there are a few songs that I like from the album. First of all, Emails I Can't Send. That's a good song. It feels very Ariana Grande. Vicious, also good. Nonsense, of course. Feather, of course. And yeah, those are the songs that I can recommend off of Sabrina Carpenter's album. So just give that a listen. Hi Remy, welcome to the stream. How are you? It's been a while. How are you? I miss you, bestie. I was just talking about Sabrina Carpenter's newest album. Not newest album. It was like last year, but it's an album that I began to like because of the sound. Initially, like, I didn't like it because the sound was really weird, but I mean, the sound was very different each song, but now, like, I actually like it. But anyway, I digress. Let's play the story quest. I have a bunch of story quests that I still need to finish, but today we're actually gonna start with Furina's story quest because I'm very intrigued. I'm very curious as to how Furina got her powers. I just want to know. But first, we're also gonna do our dailies. So let's talk while I do my dailies.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh.
By the way, you guys, don't mind my room. My room is very messy at the moment because my air mattress broke. My air mattress broke. Okay, so I don't know why it broke, but for some reason, okay, how do I explain this? My air mattress is, I think it's stuck together using glue, and because I've been using it every night, and the heat in my room, it gets quite hot in my room. It contributed to the disintegration of the glue. So one morning when I got up, it literally like just it didn't tear, but it created a hole. Like the seam came apart and it created a hole where air could get out of. And I was able to patch that up yesterday. And then today, this morning, I got up again, and I was like, okay, the bed is fine, so maybe it can handle more air. So I put more air in the air mattress because it was feeling weird. I was touching the ground with my back, and I put air on it, more air, and I slept a little bit, and then I got up, and then it broke some more. The air mattress broke some more. So now it didn't really break some more. It more of like it like the like another part, it's the same area, but a different part of the seam came apart. And so I have now patched that whole area, and hopefully it doesn't happen again.
Cryo incarnate. I'm going in.
No! What the fuck are you doing? No, 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 please! I'm a star!
Transfiguring my curse.
Oh, ouch. That hurt. That hurt.
Adventure time.
Into the fire.
Everybody stand.
I can read your
Shoot.
mind.
So I'm hoping that I'm hoping now that my bed will work.
Get them! My will and body.
Because if it doesn't, I might be forced to buy a new air mattress. I don't want to commit to a mattress because I am planning to move very, very soon, and so I'm just like, oh, I'm cutting costs. Let's just get an air mattress. Hello, hello, Fifol, I am here. Hi, LC. Were you able to fix the mattress? It broke again. Yes, I was able to fix it yesterday, and I was able to sleep in it, but then this morning, I guess I just have like a really sharp butt because it happened again. It broke. It baroque. Wait, should I go for the weapon? I really wanted Ayato's weapon. But I don't really need it. But like, I want it. I don't really need it, but I want it. Nah. We're gonna save up for Navia, because I love her. I want Navia. What's new? Oh, we got these. Yo, sorry, my phone died after I said hi. Oh no, Remy. You were just talking about how I fixed my air mattress. I also have a whole bottle of Pepsi right now. This water bottle contains Pepsi. I wasn't able to buy milk, so unfortunately we don't have milk.
Rain outlines your fate. Our bond is strong.
Can I have like, thank you.
Ring cut.
Oh no, I did it wrong. It's fine.
Justice is served. Their penance is due.
Why am I doing this wrong?
Witness the power of the one. Huh? I'll settle this. Stand with me.
Let's just do that. And then let's do this.
Your sins weigh upon your soul.
I swear. Did you blow it? Or I patched it. What do you mean blow it? I patched it. I googled how to fix an air mattress, and I fixed it. What do you mean blow it? Like, inflation with the lips. Oh. Yeah, no. But I did patch it. I patched it. I did buy an air pump. I can't really show it to you because it's like plugged in right now. But I have a pump, and I use that to inflate the air mattress. Here's the thing, if you're gonna get an air mattress, don't overfill it with air. Just fill it enough so that it feels cushiony when you sleep on it. Because I normally like a bed that's a little bit tough on my body, but soft enough to cradle my body, you know? So I tend to inflate my air mattress all the way up to the full, and I guess that's I guess that's why my air mattress broke.
And step.
Can I get like a...
Get out of here.
Can I get... I need like... I need...
Let's light it up.
I need particles, man. I need particles. Every time Yoonjin says flags fly, I'm like, excuse me? What'd you call me?
Cascade.
So now it freaking works.
Strike
Alright.
as one. Teamwork is strength.
Kamisato
I also heard something else. Yeah, like... I keep hearing something else.
Break a leg.
Break a leg! I did that once for fun as a kid. It popped off, sis. You broke an air mattress using your mouth? Oh, it's back!
Take your true form. Let's light it up. Teamwork is strength.
This was a mistake. No, please! Please!
Sorry, I couldn't protect.
Everybody stand up. Get them. Cryo incarnate. My will and
Come on, please.
Ah! Please! I need heals. Come on. Oh, thank God.
let's light it up. Take your true form. I'm going in. Out of the frying pan.
What now?
Come on. I'm thinking of changing my my Xiangling to a Toma because I need a shield. Not gonna lie, I didn't know this was possible without Dendro. What? Oh, you inflated one with breath alone. I love that Zelda game. Breath alone.
Where did that come from?
Is there like aside from air mattress? Wait, I have a question. Can you fill up an air mattress with water and then it becomes a water bed? Is that possible? No, cuz like the thing is the seal would like release the water, right? Like it would come out at the part where you seal the water. My mom has a waterbed and I really want a waterbed. But the thing is, the waterbed is so sloshy, it kind of like triggers my cramps. Like, it triggers my cramps at my back and on my legs. So I don't really like, as much as I like the waterbed, I don't like it as well. The thing with the thing with waterbeds are, it's also really cool. Like in the morning, you're like, it's cold.
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
Midnight Phantasmagoria. La 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 la.
Oz, reveal thyself.
Oz, reveal thyself.
Water's density flattens it. Oh. Well, that's not fun. Is there like another? Because here in the Philippines, if you want to like, if you wanna try, because some people don't have beds, so what they do is they buy these like, these foams, and then you just lay it on the ground, and then that can be your bed. But I don't like that. I like something with a little bit more thickness. So aside from that, is there another Is there another bedding option? There is those sofas that act like beds. These foams that fold into a sofa and then like they're also a bed. Like a tatami. Tatami. Ish. Sort of, but no. It's not a tatami, but more of like a floor. It's a floor mattress. I don't know what to call it. Floor mattress. Yeah, it's literally just called a floor mattress. that's it. Because the tatami is like made out of different material, right?
Don't be such a brute.
Don't be such a brute.
You're in for a little shock.
You're in for a little shock.
At the frying pan, into the fire.
Dodge this.
You're in for a little
You're
shock.
in for a little shock.
Come a little closer.
Come a little closer.
Freeze.
Freeze. Don't get frostbite.
Try not to enjoy this too.
Try not to enjoy this, cutie. Or whatever she said.
Lightning purified.
Wow,
Come a
pretty
little closer.
pretty colors.
You're in for a
Wow.
Come a little closer.
Oh, damn it. There are those rooms where the floor is sofa. Very 80s. Oh my god. The floor, okay. I don't think that's 80s. I think those are 70s. Floor, sofa. Yeah, I think those are 70s. I do want those. I've wanted one of those. Like floor sofas. Oh my god, like just imagine. You're in your room and you just have a floor sofa and you're just chilling on your Switch. Oh my god, I love that. I want one. Oh my god. I wasn't ready.
Light it up.
At the frying pan, into the fire.
My will embodied.
My will embodied. Eat this.
Do your master's bidding.
Let's stay clear. Face your gift.
Need heals.
Take your true form. Let's
Take your true
light it up.
form.
Teamwork
Let's-
is strength.
Teamwork is dreamer.
Don't get frostbite. You're in for a little shock.
At the frying pan, into the fire.
Transfiguration.
Transfiguration.
I have
Oh shit. Well, I'm dead.
objections.
By ordinance divine. Get out of here.
Get out of here.
Everybody stand back.
Eat this. Nice and spicy. Huh.
Shoot. My will embodied.
My will embodied.
Let's light it up.
Let's light it up.
Cryo incarnate.
Does Paimon sound like Toad? Yes. No. Paimon would be Toad if Paimon had more grit to her voice. So like Paimon is like this. Hi, I'm Paimon. It's like that, and then you add like the grittiness of the voice, and then like Hi, I'm Paimon. And so now it's Toad. Okay. Are we ready? No, 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 we're not. We've got a bunch of quests that we should probably maybe do. I hope one day, I hope like my Risley, I don't know. I want my Risley to be super powerful, but right now, it's very lacking in a certain department. I don't know if I should change my Xiangling to a Toma. Cause I need shielding and Risley
Take your true form.
gets
A moment, please.
Risley gets knocked down so easily, and I want a shielder.
Everybody stand back.
And also, there's a problem with Xiangling's whatchamacallit.
Have a seat.
There's a problem with Xiangling's energy recharge, because currently here, I want you guys to take a look at this. Look at. Okay, maybe I do need to work on her crit rate, her crit stats, but like, this is already 230 energy recharge, and it's still not enough for her. She's so hungry. She's so hungry for energy. Is she on the catch? No, she's currently on Favonius. I have 2 characters on Favonius Lance. I would put Bennett in Favonius as well, but the thing is, the problem with Bennett is his crit rate is so low,
Where did that come from?
and I gotta farm for more noblesse oblige, so that I can maybe get the crit stats that I want. So that's the problem with my Bennett right now. However, my Xiangling is not on the catch. Should I change it to the catch? Cause, wait, is our Raiden on the catch, or did I give her a different weapon? Oh, I gave her Dragon's Bane. That's right, cause I needed the Elemental Mastery. Yeah, I needed that. So who has the catch? Oh, Toma has the catch. Actually. It should have been like this. Huh. Weird. Okay, now let's switch this and this. It should have been like this. Although I can give her Staff of Homa. Isn't Staff of Homa also good for Xiangling? Everything's good on Xiangling. Not the level 1 Homa. I plan to build I plan to build my Hu Tao in the future, just not now. Like I'm not really into what's her name? I'm not really into her. I mean, yeah, a lot of people like her and she's very powerful, but I just don't feel it. I really want to get a Yoimiya though. Have fun with playing. Hi, Remy. Oh, hi, Nins. I sent you something on Twitter. Is it another smut? Xianglog was the only polearm for a long while. Really? Okay, having the catch on Xiangling might be a little bit better, then it might be the weapon that will push my team to great limits.
Teamwork is tricky.
Out of the frying pan, into the fire. Out the frying pan, into the fire. Eat this.
By ordinance divine. Oh.
By ordinance divine.
Oh.
In your dreams.
Okay, I did it. I'll send it to you, wait. She has to be good with most polearms. I also think they made a mistake with making Xiangling. I have a feeling they deeply regret making Xiangling. Because no one else, like, she's good at AoE. She's really good, like, with pyro reactions. I don't know how she compares to physical, but a lot of people really like she also like pyro having like really good reactions, having some like it requires pyro to have some of the powerful reactions, and then like not to mention they give you Xiangling for free. Yeah, they also regret Bennett and Xingqiu. I do feel the same. Like I feel like they regret Bennett and Xingqiu, and I think they're also starting to regret Fischl. Fischl is so like those characters are so. Let's do Rainbow Rose. What was I saying? I forget. Who are the other characters that are at the start? Sucrose is also really good. Like those characters, you will never see characters like those again. Like, why are these 4 stars so powerful? I can read your mind. Yeah, they can't be meta shifted away from. Yeah, they made evergreen characters, but I think also here's a little opinion of mine. Like I also genuinely feel like they couldn't have done anything worse, because I feel like they also need to create like evergreen characters. Like these characters will always be good no matter what level you are, no matter where you are in Genshin Impact. Like I do genuinely feel like they need to have characters like those, and they made those characters. Like a good character would be like for Geo, I would definitely say Noelle is a good Geo character. She embodies a lot of like what you would typically like find in a Geo character. Not on top of that, she heals. Like for Animo, it's Sucrose. She's got the crowd control, the EM, the swirls, all that. Taylor Swift is good too. Should I pull for Navia? That genuine question. Genuine question. Should I pull for Navia? Like, I don't know. I already have Ito, and I want to know how it changes how it changes Geo. For like how does Navia change Geo? Or do you just pull for her because you like the character? I mean, I do love Navia. I love her, and I've seen the dreams. Like, I've seen dreams about what her burst is gonna look like. And I must say, she is serving. She is serving. She might be a leader, but she's serving. Navia literally said 7 plus 1. You know, rent was due with Navia. I think they should be a 4-piece bonus for mono elements. Yeah, so like, I'm just... I don't know. I need more descriptions about Navia's kit before deciding if I want to pull for her. Because as much as I love Navia, is she going to change the way I play Geo? Because right now, my Geo is perfect. Ito is muy delicioso. Have was seen all the rumors or all the dreams. I do need to work on this team too, as well. I mean, this team is perfect, but Layla needs to be level 90. Like, this team is already perfect. Although the only thing that's missing here is a C4 Goro, and currently I'm at C2. Because at C4, the heal... Because the only thing that's missing here is a healer, and Ito is the person to do that. Like, I need a healer in this team. And right now, it's designated for Ito. I mean, for Goro. So we gotta open this. Alright. Right after this, we are officially gonna start on our dailies. I mean, the quest. Let me just do this first. Okay, after this, I promise, we are gonna start on the quest. But first, let me do this. Just a second. God.
Stabilize.
Has the most prosperous commercial
Burst forth.
that
Truly is fascinating. Charge! Let's roll!
I'm gonna go have fun. I forgot that existed. What existed? Oh, this thing? This thing? Yeah, I use it all the time because I need all of this stuff.
The neighboring nation of Liyue has the most prosperous.
Alright, we got that. Are we good with our dailies? Also, we are going to be playing Furina's story quest, so maybe we should create a team where we could use Furina. I am wondering how I'm going to use her and where. I'm thinking here.
I knew you'd miss me.
Our Furina is not built at all, but we're gonna try our best. Because that's what we do here. We try our best. And besides, this team is already powerful. Literally, Kazuha there is just for crowd control and for upping the damage of Electro. So I will use her there, and if I do like it, I'll keep it. And then I'll have to find a different team for Neuvillette. But anyway, doesn't matter. So we gotta activate Furina's Q before we go. Alright. Okay. Okay, are we ready? Oh, we do need to battle the Hydro Tulpa one more time before we do start. Like, honestly, like, this is the last thing we'll do. And then we're ready. Let me just unlock it. There, I did it.
Shine down. Torn to oblivion. There is no escape. Transcend all constraints.
Shower me with good. The doctor will see you.
Remember, health comes first.
Illusion shattered.
Let my name echo in song.
Side effects. Seems like an emergency.
There is no escape.
Oh, we did it! Oh. Just as we activated it. It's fine. I'm gonna start cooking, but I'm watching. Alright, Remy, have fun. I am officially gonna start the quest now. Though our dailies took like one whole freaking hour. Technically 30 minutes, but same difference.
Hey, Catherine, it's us. Got any new commissions? Specifically one with a huge Moratag, perhaps?
You don't have to be so direct. The more lucrative, the better.
You know we're worth it. For quality work and speedy results, choose Paimon and the Traveler.
It's always a pleasure to see our two most avid adventurers again. Looking for the next challenge, I see. Actually, we do in fact have a rather urgent commission that is still open. Having read the details, however, I don't believe you'd consider it to be lucrative.
Don't worry about that. We were just kidding. So what's the situation?
At least the spirit to help is there.
To put it simply, the requester is looking for a temporary replacement actress for their musical. The original cast member ran into some issues and is currently unable to perform the role. But the troupe has also been experiencing some financial difficulties, so unfortunately they cannot afford to pay the replacement actress.
Oh my god, is Furina going to be the replacement actress?
That does sound like a tricky situation. So basically they're looking for a volunteer?
That's right. Our adventurers reached out to many actresses, but none of them were willing to take the job. There are only a few days left until the performance. If they can't find someone in time, they'll probably have to postpone the show. And delays tend to create all sorts of new problems.
I love Furina because she is a Delulu actress, and I resonate with that so much. Also, the fact that for years she's been pretending to be the Archon, it's kind of like me at work. You know, I'm not the Archon or whatever, but I pretend I know what I'm doing at work, and I resonate with that so much.
Got it. Oh, this one's a doozy. What do you think, Traveler? Any ideas? Even if we took the commission, neither of us have any experience
I mean, she was a
starring in
Delulu actress for the
musicals.
sake of the lives of Fontaine. True. True. But is she still a Delulu actress now? I want to know.
If you're interested in helping, why not start by having a chat with the requester? He's right over there. Maybe you can't fill the role yourselves, but you might be able to help him figure out another solution. Maybe there's something he hasn't thought of.
Oh, it's that guy, huh? No wonder, he looks like he just ate a sour lemon.
We'll go talk to him.
Paimon approves, let's go! Hello there, are you the guy looking for a new actress?
Wait, I know you two. Are you really willing to act in my musical?
Wow, sounds like we're pretty famous in Fontaine already. But to answer your question, neither of us have any experience in musicals. But we heard that you're in a bit of a bind, so we figured we could at least try to help you think of a solution.
Ah, I see. It's okay. I knew that asking for a volunteer was a long shot.
I would oh, but they're looking for an actress. I would definitely like volunteer. Please give me acting work. I want acting work.
If we can't find someone to step
I'm
in,
capable.
we'll have no choice but to cancel the show. It would be such a shame.
Can't you cover the budget for a new actress with ticket fees?
That's the thing. We're not some high-profile theater troupe, just a group of amateur enthusiasts.
I'm an amateur enthusiast.
All our sets and props are very crude. We're grateful enough just to get an audience, never mind ticket fees. If we had a way to make this profitable, things might have turned out differently. But now, it looks inevitable that we'll disband.
This sounds like Koi Dao. Why does it sound like Koi Dao?
Disband? You're splitting up the troupe?
Oh, I guess the lady at the Adventurers Guild didn't tell you? Yeah, this is supposed to be our final show together as a troupe.
This sounds like Koi Dao, and he's using the same microphone as the one that Laura Stahl uses. Because if I remember correctly, some of her lines, some of her voice lines, especially when there's S's, it has the distinct sound. It has that really annoying sound, which I really don't like. So I have he even has Koi Dao's hair.
One last show, and after that, we go our separate ways. So we were really hoping to end on a high note. Nobody wants things to just fizzle out. Not after all the time and effort we've invested into it.
Catherine mentioned that one of your actresses can't make it?
Yeah, the leading lady, in fact. She's been dealing with a chronic illness ever since childhood, and unfortunately, it flared up again recently. It really drains all her energy, so she's in no state to perform. The show just won't be the same without her. But for everyone else's sake, I still hope we can find a way to hold the performance on schedule.
Got it. We have a clearer picture now. Let's see if we can come up with any ideas. What if we sponsored the show? Traveler, how much more are you carrying?
Please, there's no need to go that far. I
We
wouldn't
are
feel
carrying
right
so
asking
much
such a
more
huge
right now.
favor. And I can't promise that we'd ever be able to pay you back.
Mora isn't the biggest problem. How do we find someone who's a good fit for the role?
Good point. If the actress just goes through the motions for the Mora, that's not exactly rescuing the show. We should find someone who will put on the best performance possible. Oh, wait! What about... you know who?
Great minds think alike. I was just thinking that.
That's how you know we're the best of partners. Anyway, she should have all the free time in the world right now. She's really good at performing, and she was once super popular with the crowd. Performing in a musical should be a piece of cake for her.
Who are you thinking of? Sounds like someone famous.
Furina.
Her? You're... That was a joke, right?
No.
Nope. Paimon doesn't actually know if she's performed on stage before, but Paimon's pretty confident that she'd be really good at it.
You're not wrong there. She has actually performed in a number of big-name shows before. They were one of the reasons she was so popular. But even if she's no
Wait,
longer
the
Hydro
Archon performed in
it's
shows?
not like she's suddenly a commoner. She's still an idol to many people in Fontaine, including myself. I just think Lady Furina might feel a bit out of place in an amateur troupe like ours.
You want the show to go ahead, don't you? Are you prepared to do whatever it takes?
Well, yes, but...
Speaking of shows, tomorrow will be the date with Shauna Hall, and I am not prepared. I still have to work on some of the stuff for tomorrow. Oh, God.
Fair enough. I mean, if she was actually willing to, then of course I'd be honored to have Lady Furina star in our show. I'm sure the rest of the troupe would be delighted too. I'm sure everyone in our troupe has probably dreamt of performing on stage with her one day.
Wait, so does that mean everybody knows what happened to Furina? Like, does everybody know, like, what she's been going through the past few years? Is it right? Am I correct? It means everybody knows that she took up the role of the Hydro Archon to save everybody in Fontaine?
Of course, it all depends on whether she's interested. She might consider this opportunity beneath her.
Ah, I see. So that's why she's not that shunned or whatever.
No point in stressing about that. We'll only know if we ask her.
It's answered in the quest. Oh. No, no, because he's saying like even though she's no longer an Archon, so I'm kind of just like, wait, so everybody knows?
Besides, things are different now. There's no reason for her to be all high and mighty anymore.
Let's go. It'll be good to check in on her anyway.
Thank you for your help. I guess I'll just stay here and wait for the good news. Good luck.
Wait, where does Furina actually live nowadays? She used to live in luxury at the Palais Mermonia, but she's, moved out, right?
As it happens, I have her current address here. I can provide it to you.
Wow. Catherine was just listening in on our conversation.
Woo! When did you get here?
I came over when things were starting to sound more promising. I thought I should be at the ready in case my assistance is needed. It is my duty to support commissioners in any way I can.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Well, now that we've got the address, we'll go find Furina. Back in a jiffy.
Oh my god, we actually get to go to Furina's house. Remember when we when we went into Al Hytham's home? Oh, this is a cute house. Oh my god, this is actually really cute. Oh my god, she lives in an apartment.
Did Catherine really give us the right address? She lives here? Not that there's anything wrong with this place. It's just, a bit of a step down from the Palais Mermonia.
You know, it's common courtesy to make sure the homeowner isn't an earshot when you're denigrating their abode.
Wow, she is chill. she sounds chill.
Ah! Okay, when did Poppy Got a Thin Air become all the rage? First Catherine and now you?
I was just out on a shopping trip. I ran out of macaroni, so I went to grab a few more bags.
She lives so close to Nervillette, though.
I used to have a much wider range of choices when it came to food. But now I'm finding that simple, traditional home cooking can be quite delicious too.
So, don't you get sick of macaroni every day? She eats macaroni every day? She eats mac and cheese every day!
Not at all. As long as you have different kinds of sauces in, you can have macaroni and tomato sauce one week, macaroni and bolognese the
It made it
next.
seem like you moved far away from Fontaine. Actually, yeah.
Oh, sounds like you're really struggling to cope.
Is it because you have to do all of your own cooking now?
How rude! Questioning my cooking skills. The audacity!
Isn't she okay? I saw a meme about this. You know how Raiden Shogun can't cook? Apparently, I think she can only cook one meal.
It's not like I have a very eventful life these days. Actually, I barely leave the house. So I don't see how it's unusual that my meals are a little simpler now too. Besides, I'm sure I could master dishes like la lettre focilor or blubber profiteroles in no time, if I felt so inclined.
Ah, there it is. You don't know how to cook.
Do Archons not know how to cook? Well, Zhongli knows how to cook. Zhongli knows how to cook. Venti knows how to cook. Nahida can cook.
Not yet, maybe, but... Anyway, what are you even doing here? I do hope you didn't come here just to ogle at my fall from grace.
They use blubber beast meat? Oh, I didn't realize that.
Let me first be clear that
Yeah,
I'm
they
not
do.
taking guests at this time. So if you're just here to clown around, then please be on your way. Shoot!
Sorry! We're sorry! Please don't be mad!
Paimon was just showing concern for your well-being.
Yeah, exactly! What the traveler said! Paimon wasn't trying to make fun of you. Hang on a sec, you weren't exactly holding back either.
That's not important. We actually came here to ask you for your help.
My help? Well, maybe you're forgetting that I'm no longer the mighty Hydro Archon. I don't even have a vision, you know.
Don't worry, it's nothing that serious. It's just very specific, and you're the one with the power to help.
If not you, then no one.
Oh? Well, if that's the case, then fine. I'll spare you the lecture about your attitude just now. So tell me, what specifically makes this matter so specific?
You tell Furina about the troop's plan for its final performance.
I see. I knew you couldn't have come all this way just to amuse yourselves at my expense. After all, I was once the brightest star in all of Fontaine, well versed in all the various performing arts. A mere musical is well within my capabilities. But given the present circumstances, I'm afraid I must regretfully decline your casting request.
No!
How come? It sounds like this would be a breeze for you.
True, but I have made a decision to retire from the stage. Although I am no longer required to play the role of the Hydro Archon, the time I spent inhabiting that character has left an indelible mark on me. Centuries of pretending to be a different person changes you completely. I'm not the same person I once was. Of course, that can't be undone now. It's too late, and I have no intention of reinventing myself all over again. But at least I can say that I no longer desire to play any new roles.
Oh, so that's how you really feel?
Paimon can understand, but this is just a one-off part to fill in for someone who's sick. Surely that's okay.
Whether it's a one-off or not, it's a boundary that I've committed to no longer cross.
Yeah, respect boundaries, Paimon.
If I make an exception to the rule now, I'm just leaving a back door for myself, which would be the same as not having a boundary in the first place. So I'm not going to perform, and that is that.
Unless you miss performing.
Okay, guess there's no convincing you. Well, is there anything else we can do to help out the troupe? Otherwise, they'll just have to disband without any fanfare. Do you know any other actors who might be interested in the role?
Nope.
Short and to the point, okay.
I've never been great at maintaining relationships. Besides, anyone I've ever worked with probably couldn't wait to get rid of me. Since I'm just an ordinary person now, they'll probably just laugh in my face if I go asking them for help.
You shouldn't assume the worst of people. What's wrong with making one exception?
Look, I'm sorry, okay? I'm sorry I drew a line in the sand without thinking about every possible grain on the other side.
I think she's just afraid that people are going to judge her because of what she is now.
Well, is there anything else we can do? This performance really means a lot to the guy we're working for.
Have I not made myself clear? You're barking up the wrong tree. I don't want this job, nor do I know of anyone else who would. Sorry. I didn't mean for that to sound so harsh. I wish I could help, really. But if I thought I had the answer to this problem, I would have said so by now.
It's all right, Furina. Paimon just wanted to make sure we tried everything. Oh, everyone in the troop will be so disappointed.
Let's try to come up with a plan B.
Yeah, I guess that's all we can do now. All right then, we'll see you around, Furina.
Toodaloo to you too. I'm going home to take a rest now.
Oh, the music. It's so chill. How do we convince her to start acting again?
It's too bad, but we have to respect Furina's decision. Maybe the thought of performing brings up too many painful memories now. Huh? What's going on? Are they arguing?
That's besides the point. I'll ask you again. Why did you start looking for a replacement without my consent? When did I tell you I'm going to take a step back?
You didn't need to say it. We've known each other for how long now? We know the signs. But you never tell us about your illness, even when it's clearly flaring up.
And that gives you the right to make a decision on my behalf?
Technically, yes, because he is the
Shortly after you
director
left,
and he can
the
make
troupe's lead
decisions
actress
about
came
the
to the
play.
Adventurers Guild. She believes that she's healthy enough to perform. Excuse me, but can you both take a moment to discuss something else for now? The adventurer assigned to your commission has returned.
Sorry, I was just dealing with a little misunderstanding. So, how did your conversation with Furina go?
Sadly, it's a no from her. We tried to persuade her, but she wasn't having it. She doesn't want to play the role for personal reasons.
I see. Well, circumstances have changed a little, so maybe that's not such bad news after all. You see, our leading lady has just informed me that she's well enough to make it to the show after all. Staging the musical with the full original cast was always the dream, of course.
Oh, right! Sounds like everything worked itself out then.
Imagine if we had managed to convince Furina to join, only for her to find out she's no longer needed. Oh.
Yeah, she'd be livid. We'd get the scolding of a lifetime.
Jeez, is Lady Furina really so harsh with people?
Only joking, calm down. So, guess we can consider this case closed now, huh? Despite the fact that we failed to complete the commission, we were still racking our brains for ideas on the way back here.
Look, there's no point arguing with you about this anymore. You've made yourself very clear, so I'll stop looking for a replacement. This is the last chance we have, though. If your illness flares up again, there won't be time to find anyone to replace you.
What you need is an understudy.
So, are you absolutely sure you'll be able to handle it? The whole team is putting everything they have into this final performance. We have to make sure it goes ahead.
Yes, I'm completely confident. I've been taking a new medication from the doctor, and it's working brilliantly. I'll definitely be able to tough it out until the performance day. I share everyone's desire to commemorate all our years as a troupe with a proper farewell show. So the last thing I want is to be left out. Every one of us thinks of this troupe as their home, myself included.
You're right. I'm sorry. I let myself get too worried about the show. I should have asked for your permission first.
All's well that ends well.
Technically,
Sounds
though,
like
they
the
do
show
need
will
to
go
talk it
on.
out. The director needs to talk to the actor about what's going to happen and how they are. But, you know, more often than not, I've seen stories of people getting fired without even consulting the actress themselves first. They find out through press. Paimon, wait here a second.
Sure.
Hey, how did you... I was just passing by because I realized I forgot a couple of items on my shopping list.
She was following us.
All right, I'm coming. No need to drag me. Hello, one and all. I couldn't help but overhear your conversation just now.
Furina? Didn't you say you were gonna take a rest at home? What are you doing here?
I was just ever so slightly concerned about the situation you mentioned. Yes, a teensy bit concerned, that's all. When you came to talk with me earlier, I jumped right to explaining my position and said some strongly worded things. And all before I even had a full grasp of the situation. Anyway, I just feel a bit bad about how it went down.
At least she's more open with her. She's more honest with her feelings now. I guess like the shackles that is being the Hydro Archon finally like is free, and now she can talk about how she feels freely.
I'm sorry, Paimon.
Oh, it's totally fine. Paimon didn't take any of that personally.
Then why didn't you just show yourself?
You really have a knack for asking the most uncomfortable questions, don't you? I felt very sheepish, having had a change of heart after flatly refusing you. And then, to make matters worse, you caught me. But in any case, it sounds like the issue has already been resolved.
Yeah. When they said they were gonna ask for your help, I almost had a heart attack. I mean, how could we be worthy of having Lady Furina star in our show?
There's no need to think like that, and no need to keep addressing me as Lady. Just Furina is fine.
Okay, just Furina.
I was wondering, if this troupe is so important to all of you, why does it have to disband? If the difficulties are purely financial, then there must be a solution. You could put the shows on pause while you look for a sponsor, for instance. Everyone seems so devoted to the troupe. I'm sure if you keep chipping away, you'll find a way through.
Oh my god, she should be like a consultant for like theater.
We all want to believe that, but some things are just beyond our control. Everything's been going downhill ever since we lost our director. She was the heart
She's the
and soul of our
director.
troupe.
She should be the
kept us
director.
going.
Her name was O'Reilly, and she was the founder as well as the artistic director of our troupe. And tragically, she was a victim in this serial disappearances case.
What?
That's actually how I recognized these two. It was all thanks to their efforts that the true culprit was brought to justice. But still, no sentence can bring our director back to us.
That's kind of sad. I was low-key hoping that there was a way to bring back everybody that was gone. You know, kind of like the Thanos snap, like there was a way to bring everyone back.
She was a loyal fan of your performances, Miss Furina. They were what first inspired her to get into musical theater. She rallied many people around her who were destitute or had lost their sense of purpose in life, and convinced them to join her troupe. She wrote her own scripts, acted on stage, and mentored each and every one of us. People loved our performances back then. We seemed to be going from strength to strength. Things were really looking up for us.
And then disaster struck.
Yeah. After that, the entire troupe fell into disarray. None of us know anything about script writing, let alone how to handle the business side of things. We've been doing the best we can, but despite our efforts, things are slowly but surely falling apart. It's agonizing, but ultimately, we'd rather end things now on our own terms than stick it out to the bitter end and watch all our dreams turn to dust.
Oh.
That's so sad.
What a terrible waste. A gifted artist from humble beginnings who achieved so much and no doubt had much more to give. And then her life was so cruelly taken. I suppose it's fair to say then that this final show, besides being your farewell to the stage, is also your final gift for her?
Yes, exactly. We all miss her terribly.
Well, good thing I followed the Traveler here. After hearing this tragic tale, I can no longer stand by and do nothing.
Furina.
I know what you're thinking, but I by no means plan to cross the boundary I've set for myself. Besides, they're no longer looking for a replacement anyway. I can, however, provide some artistic guidance from the vantage point of a highly experienced audience member. But only if you feel this is something that would help, of course.
Oh, most definitely. We'll take any guidance that you can give.
We unfortunately don't have any budget for a consultant, though. Will that be a problem?
I don't need any compensation. All I'd ask in return, if you're willing, is that you tell me some more about the life and work of your late director. Something I've begun to realize since my departure from the Opera Epiclese is that there's a lot you don't see when you observe everything from on high. The law only judges criminal behavior and does not weigh human emotion. The court's verdict can settle the question of criminal liability, but what about all the unresolved emotions of the parties involved? What happens to them?
The verdict can bring emotional catharsis. Then they come pouring out and flow away into infinity. Wow, why are we suddenly so poetic?
An interesting answer. But if you ask me, I think all emotion shall ultimately return home to the heart and slowly settle with the passage of time. Take, par exemple, how this troupe pines for their late director. Things such as this I have never witnessed before, and so I should like to observe, perchance to understand.
Ah, still a fan of your old dramatic monologues then, huh? You just want to get back in on the action, don't you?
No. This is a completely different situation. Pearls before swine.
Ah, the name's not Swine, it's Paimon!
Would you be willing to join me? Come on, take a break from adventuring to listen to a story.
Since it's you, I'll do it.
Thank you all so much. Our director was a huge fan of Miss Furina's performances, as of course we all are. Alright, follow me. We'll go to our usual practice space. Please excuse the size. It's a little on the smaller side.
After this, we're gonna take a break because I do need to go to the toilet. So while I'm in the toilet, please enjoy some videos. Oh snap! Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with more The Andrew Tops right here on Twitch. Every girl has a dream. I can't believe I'm finally getting married tomorrow. Oh my god, you guys grow up so fast. Every family. I'm inviting my dad to the wedding. Has a secret. My mom mustn't know that you guys are here. Just one look and I Every wedding. She didn't send those invites. I did. Whoa. Has a few surprises.
You always knew how to make an entrance, Donna.
Mamma mia, here I go again. Around that same time, there were two others, and I just saw them. All three of them. Just how much I missed ya. Yes, I've been broken. It's Catholic guilt. Why did I ever let you go? Mamma mia, now I really know. My, I should not have let you go. Take a trip down the aisle.
Do you have a dad?
I don't know my dad.
You'll never forget.
Sophie, I'm gonna walk you down the aisle. I'm your dad.
The Andrew Tops on Twitch presents. You can try having the time of your life. Mamma Mia, one-man show. This month, find out what Andy's gonna stream. So come on down and have fun with the Andrew Tops right here on Twitch. Hi, I'm Andrew. And you're watching the Andrew Tops right here on Twitch. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh. All right, hello, I'm back. Wait. Where's the rehearsal place? So hi everybody, welcome back. I know some of you just, some of you were gone because I had I also played a 3-minute ad. It's so that we won't get interrupted by any more ads for like 1 hour. So. Welcome back, thank you. Oh, this is so cute!
Huh? Lady Furina?
Also, the set is much better than I thought it would be.
What's Lady Furina doing here?
Hello all. Allow me to explain. As of today, Miss Furina will be supporting our production of The Little Oceanid in the role
I need to
of
scratch my
artistic
back.
consultant.
Also, I really want to play Lethal Company again. Like, all of my friends are busy. And not to mention, I'm busy with other stuff as well. Like, I just want to chill and vibe and play Lethal Company. And then, like, just try to avoid monsters. It's like, it's becoming my new Minecraft.
These two over here are the ones that made it possible. They kindly reached out to Miss Furina on our behalf. I'm sure they need no introduction.
Speaking, Hades. I am almost done with Hades. Like, I'm so happy with the amount of progress that I went through. I just have to complete a few more prophecies, and I would be done with the game. Also, unlocking everything. I am trying my best to unlock everything.
You bet! That was the trial of the century!
You helped bring our director's murderer to justice. We can't thank you enough.
Oh, please don't mention it. We're just here to join in on the fun.
So, you were saying The Little Oceanid?
Yeah, that's the name of our final show. It's an unfinished script left behind by our director. One of our greatest regrets is that she never got to complete it. So, if we can bring it to the stage and make it a successful show, we can all take some solace in that.
Wait, but if it's not finished, then...
Finding an actress was the least of your problems. Yeah, true.
Yeah, we've been battling issues on every front, trying to realize this dream. Anyway, let me give you a quick summary of what the story's all about. The protagonist of the story is a young Oceanid who transforms herself into human form, despite the protests of her family. She longed to live just like any other human.
Why is she
And
suddenly...
Sure enough, she found
This was
friendship
before we knew
and
everything
even
about
love.
what happened to Fontaine.
Everything seemed perfect. But one day, her true identity was exposed, and her world came
She wrote this
crashing
script
down around
before
her.
we all found out what really Fontaine was.
So far, so good. A classic tale. What happened after that?
That's one of the issues we've been trying to deal with. Unfortunately, this was as far as the director got with her script.
Oh my god, the director was just trying to, you know, like, immerse herself into what being an Oceanid is like. So I guess we have to wait for her to return.
We need a proper ending so we can bring
I'm
this
so
musical
sorry,
to the stage.
like-
But people have
People,
different
they say it's a
opinions on which
murder, but
direction
like
to
I'm
take
here
it in.
making jokes.
We still haven't decided between a happy ending or a true-to-life tragedy.
It has to be happy. It's gotta be happy.
By true to life, you mean the director's sudden disappearance?
Yeah, Like they say, truth is stranger than fiction. But then there's the question of whether we really want to use the stage to pass our raw pain onto the audience.
Exactly. A lot of the time, people come to watch a show just hoping for some light entertainment. We have to consider their emotional stake in this, not just our own. And one last thing. We're still waiting on confirmation from two of our main actors. The first is Paulo, who plays the protagonist's lover. He's locked himself away to focus on writing an ending for the script, but the deadline's passed and we still haven't heard from him. The other is Villemont, who plays the main antagonist. He took the director's death pretty hard. Hasn't set foot in the city since. He did write to us, promising that he'll be there for the final performance, but we haven't seen or heard from him since. So we're not really sure what to make of that.
Huh. Although, now that we have Miss Furina helping us, maybe we should take the opportunity to get everyone back together.
What opportunity? What do you mean?
Maybe you're unaware, but your name has always been like a rallying cry for us.
Our director was constantly singing your praises. All of us look up to you as a role model.
Oh, stop. You're making me all flustered. Although, not in a bad way. I suspect the reason they're dragging their feet is that they have their doubts about whether the show will really go ahead, considering all the issues you've been facing. But one by one, all the obstacles are being removed. Now is the time to rally the troops.
Makes sense. Okay, priority number 1, let's check in with Paulo and see where he's at with the ending. He went back to Poisson a few days ago. Said that staying in a friend's home might help him to relax and escape the feeling of isolation.
I thought the last thing his friend would want right now would be to take visitors, given that Poisson was flooded not too long ago. But I guess it's the opposite. A friend in need and all that.
Yeah, maybe he could use some company.
Poisson.
Oh, she has to confront some of her trauma. Oh my god, I'm so sorry, Furina.
Nothing. I suppose my presence will be indispensable if we are to restore his faith in the show. So, allons-y. To Poisson!
Aww, and she's putting on a brave face.
Pressure's on now. We gotta make sure we're fully prepared.
Jesus. This is how I feel with the Shana date and the one-man show this December.
You're off to Poisson to find Paulo, right? Have a safe trip. We'll take care of the troop while you're gone.
Actually, so far, just an update on the one-man show. If you didn't know, yes, it's confirmed. I already talked about it on the Discord server. By the way, if you don't know the Discord server, you can find it out here. What? Am I spelling Discord wrong? Hello, Nightbot? Are you good? Okay, at least it's working now. But yeah, I shared on my Discord server that I am working on a one-man show. And the one-man show is very different from my other shows because this time the story is actually going to be original. Now, this is something that I've been planning on doing for the longest time already. And like, I just really want to try something new. In this case, we are going to be doing a one-man show completely, like, the story is from my brain. And there's dialogue, and there's just so many things that I'm working on with the one-man show. So hopefully it'll be good. Hopefully you guys will enjoy it. Oh, we go down. So yeah, I am working on a one-man show, a Christmas one-man show, and the songs are based off of no, the story. Okay, I was very inspired when I was listening to Sabrina Carpenter's Christmas album, and I just felt there was a story in the EP, so I wrote the story down. Why is Poisson so sad? Why is the music here so sad? Can you not be sad? Please? Please, can we please not be sad? I mean, everything's already done in Poisson. I can't wait to see it. Okay, here's the thing though. The one-man show, it is happening. I've only written the first
Don't let
act,
any of it roll away now.
and I still have to edit the first act. I would ask for help, but I feel like this is something that I should do, and I can't pay for other people to help me edit the script. So I am still working on that, and I'm just, as much as possible, I am just trying to get all of the ideas down for the act 1 and 2 before I work on editing the script. So but that's been put on hold because I am working on I'm working on the date with Shauna Hall, which I have everything written for, and the only thing that's missing is the videos that need to be played and the sound that needs to be played. So I'll do that really quickly tomorrow, and then oh wait, where is it? Oh, it's here. I'll do that really quickly tomorrow, and then when I get home, I have to do the makeup.
If I remember correctly, this is where he's staying.
Who is it?
It's me. Is the script ready?
You came all the way here for that?
All right. Forget that for now. Just come on out. We've got some great news.
Nice try. Look, just give me some time, okay? I'm just wrapping up this last part of the script. I'll be out once I'm done.
Okay then. Looking forward to your masterpiece.
So, as expected, he's missed the deadline.
The ending is one of the most important parts of the show.
I guess he just doesn't want to disappoint anyone because it is very important and it is their last show.
Even once he's done, it isn't final until we've all had the chance to read through and make sure we agree on it.
Someone told me they'd just seen you in Poisson. I assumed it was a case of mistaken identity, but sure enough, here you are. And
Navia!
Furina, too.
I was wondering if we might run into her.
So, you're here for Paolo? Looks like he could be a while, so feel free to take a stroll around town in the meantime. I've made all the arrangements already.
Oh, it's okay. We can just wait here.
Thank you for being so considerate, Miss Navia. That sounds wonderful. We'll take that stroll. Get over here, you! How oblivious are you?
Oh.
How are things in Poisson now? Any better?
Things are on the mend, but it's a slow process. Some people may never recover from the trauma they experienced.
I'm sorry to hear that. I wish there was something I could do.
Please, must our conversations take such a depressing turn every time we meet? We all have painful memories, but we don't have to let them cloud everything we do. And if you're trying to make a new start, perhaps it's best if you don't bring up the past all the time.
Thank you for your words of comfort. You make a very good point. But for now, at least, I think I should stay with the way I'm feeling for a while longer.
I think she just needs to process emotions, because for the longest time she hasn't been able to properly process her own emotions. So I think this is actually healthy for her that she's going through with what she's going through right now. Like, I feel like she just needs to feel.
It's okay. These things take time. Moving on from a painful experience is easier said than done. Which brings me to why I'm here. I thought you should probably know that not everyone here is ready to forgive and forget after the Hydro Archon's inaction in the face of catastrophe. To avoid upsetting the peace, I told the townspeople that everyone here is a member of the theater troupe, and that you are just an actress playing the role of Furina. It's not a perfect solution, but hopefully it means you won't have to lie low while you're here.
That's so thoughtful of you, Navia.
Well, what do you expect? I am the courageous and considerate president of Spina di Rosula, after all, like my father before me. Anyway, that was all. Look after her now.
Got it, Navia. Thank you.
Off we go then. Let's take a look up there. I don't have any friends that I can be frank and honest with, so maybe she's right. You're the closest thing to friends that I have.
Aw, I'll be your friend, Furina. It's not your fault. It's not your fault. Yet people blame you. I hate this. Why is it so depressing?
I'm so grateful that Miss Nafia was so understanding. To be perfectly honest, I didn't know if I was ready to meet her. It's always easiest to just run away from your problems. But that never fixes anything. You can't get around the obstacles without facing them.
So that's why you were nervous when they brought up Poisson.
Yeah. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't scared of coming back here. Still, I felt it was something I had to do. As I was saying before, I want to see for myself the things that I never could in the past. I'd be overjoyed if the people here could find it in their hearts to forgive me. But they're more likely to unleash a tirade of vitriol against me. Which, of course, I completely understand and accept.
I'm sure some people didn't buy Navia's lie.
Yeah, I can tell people are watching me. I'm sure some people here see the idea of someone coming to Poisson dressed as the Hydro Archon as extremely disrespectful. I used to be terrified of the gaze of other people, especially when they had suspicion or resentment in their eyes. I guess I wasn't quite ready for this after all.
I'm not surprised you're making yourself go through all of this.
Maybe you've taken a bit too much in one go. Me too. It's not like you.
What do you mean by that? You expected me to just keep running and hiding from my responsibility forever?
Look! There seems to be a crowd gathering over there.
They're not staying quiet either.
Probably time we made a move. How about we check out Spina di Rosula's ship? We should have a view of the whole of Poisson from there.
I thought we could like talk to them and then like just see where their thoughts are at. But anyway. Oh, I was in the... I was going the right way. And I fell. And I got wet. Ugh. Oh. What? You mean to tell me I could have just gone all the way down here? Oh my god. Nobody tell me anything. I know. Shut up. I know I took the long I went the long route, but anyway.
I'm sorry. You probably just wanted a relaxing stroll. And here I am dumping all this heavy stuff on you.
Gosh.
We don't mind. It's actually refreshing to see a different side of you.
Great. Well, I appreciate your company, so please don't disappear just yet. I don't know whether you can tell, but the years of
Sometimes the
suffering
longest
and
journey
loneliness
is
aren't
the
the
best
only
for
reason I
sightseeing.
have a hard time
Oh,
facing up
yeah,
to who
yeah.
I used to be.
Remy, that's so true, bestie. I was just taking the scenic route.
As I stand here by the ship, I can't get the images of the rising water out of my mind. One after another, people were taken by the water. All those treasured lives and memories washed out of existence in an instant. They thought their god would protect them. They had absolute faith that when disaster struck, a divine power would save them from harm. And all the while, I played my part to perfection to convince them that was true. But then the floodwaters finally came, and the Hydro Archon did nothing.
You shouldn't look at it like that. You were only doing your duty.
Don't be so harsh on yourself. Well, we kind of had a hand in making her suffer even more because we were forced to make her tell the truth, which was technically part of the prophecy, but still, Jesus.
I've had to go through so many moments like that for the sake of protecting the truth. As time went on, it got harder and harder to bear, and I became more lonely and isolated. Eventually, I realized I had nothing left except the truth. I became terrified of completely failing in my task, and was haunted by the thought of being left all alone, weeping on my throne. Fortunately, we were able to avoid the worst-case scenario thanks to the help of heroic individuals such as yourselves. Everyone rose to their responsibilities, and I finally regained my freedom. But on some level, freedom also means no longer being needed. I have no further use to people.
Paimon would have never imagined you'd see it that way.
Think of your freedom as your reward.
A reward?
Because now you can finally speak your heart. You don't have to be anguished and alone anymore.
I guess so. And back then, I didn't even dare to dream about having someone to confide in. I was scared of someone recognizing me for who I truly was, and exposing the secret I swore to protect. Believe in the Furina you see on stage. She is the one you can trust. I had to keep all my feelings, all my curiosity about life to myself. No one could be allowed to know. That's what I really meant when I said I'm no good at maintaining relationships.
So that's where you were coming from. Paimon totally thought you were just a bit of a diva at heart.
Could you please get off my case? I don't know what's gotten into you today. I'm making an effort here. You could at least try to do the same.
What Paimon went to say was she doesn't like to see you so down.
I do. I once had nothing but the truth, and now I'm finally free to live my own life again. And even though I have no idea where I'm going right now, at least the choice is in my hands. All right, it's about time to head back. Paulo should have finished the ending by now.
Sure. Okay, let's head back and check it out.
Didn't you say you needed to watch what you eat? You're supposed to be cutting down on fried foods, not wolfing down copious quantities of fish and chips, you know?
Oh no.
Come on.
Not this talk.
It's not every day we get to dine at Spina di Rosula's expense. Can you believe how generous she is? I'm not about to pass on free food. Anyway,
I mean, same.
my character doesn't need to be slim and good-looking. That's your job.
Are you kidding me right now? It's not your character's health I'm worried about, it's yours. I've spent my whole life battling the effects of ill health, and it kills me to watch you willingly ruin yours by filling yourself up with junk all the time.
Oh no, looks like they're arguing again. We're back! Could you maybe put your differences aside for a moment?
Ah, you're back. We've been enjoying Spina di Rosula's VIP treatment in your stead. Paulo's nearly done. We shouldn't have to wait too much longer.
Great! So you were discussing your characters, right? We heard she's playing the Oceanid who turns into a human girl. What about you?
Oh, is he the Oceanid?
Me? I'm an Oceanid too.
He was originally supposed to take the form of a crane, but he outgrew that role. Well, the costume at least. So now he's playing the boar instead.
Sorry.
I am so sorry. Why am I Paimon? What?
The boar's not a bad character, actually. He's the one who raises the little Oceanid, yes?
Oh no.
That's right. He has some pretty memorable lines too, like when he imparts some solemn words of wisdom to the little Oceanid. If you become human, you can reveal your secret to no one. You will face suffering and loneliness. Is this truly what you want?
What? This is just the Archon quest in a little play.
Wait, that sounds kind of familiar.
Oh shit.
It's the most important line in the whole script. I think it's a symbolic statement about our director's life and legacy.
Uh-huh.
She kept quiet about all the trials and tribulations she faced in running our troupe, allowing us to devote ourselves fully to performing. It was only after she was gone that we realized how tough her job really was.
You mentioned earlier that the troupe is like your home.
Yeah. I was born with an incurable illness, and once my family found out it couldn't be treated, they decided they didn't want me anymore.
What the fuck?
I spent some years taking whatever work I could find and trying to manage my illness with various medicines. But whenever I had a bad flare-up, I'd be lying in an alleyway for days at a time.
An alleyway?
It was like that until the director found me one day. She told me I had a great voice and asked if I was interested in studying singing from her. I said yes. She took me under her wing, taught me to both sing and act, helped me find Mora for my meds, took care of me when my condition decided to flare up.
She sounds like a really incredible person.
She really was. She gave everything she had to her troupe and the people in it. All of us were so proud to call her our director. I was a lost child too when she found me. As the child of a murderer, my parents weren't around when I was little, so I got sent to an orphanage. The other kids were always picking fights with me. They'd say things like, "Come on, you must be pretty tough if you're the son of a murderer." It was just to taunt me, though. I was an easy target, and they knew it. One day, I got beaten up so bad that I just couldn't take it anymore, so I ran away. I lost all faith in humanity by that point. Thought the whole world was out to get me.
Let me guess. Fortunately, the next person you ran into was the director.
Yeah. For the first time in my life, I was somewhere I felt safe. And I promised myself I'd stay here until the day the group parted ways.
The day you hoped would never come. How times change.
Okay, he cute.
Oh,
I mean, he's got the
you're finally
NPC
done?
build, but
Get your butt over
he's
here.
cute. The
There's
voice
someone I
is
need
hot.
to introduce you to. This is our new artistic consultant, Miss Furina.
Furina? The Furina? Oh my god, how did you manage to wrangle that?
What do you mean that?
Please, the honor is all mine. I was profoundly moved to hear about your troupe and your wonderful director. I just wanted to do something to help.
Same here.
Even so, this is just... Oh, wow. I'm sorry. I'll try to calm down. Now, where was I? Ah, yes, the script, of course. Let me give you a rundown of how the story unfolds in my version of the script. I'm sure you're already familiar with the beginning of the story. A little Oceanid decides she wants to become a human, against the wishes of her family. She finds love and friendship in the bustling city. But then, disaster strikes. The people start to notice that all the fresh water in the surrounding area is slowly disappearing. The soil is becoming arid, plants and flowers are withering, and the people begin to panic. The little Oceanid, Cleo, and her lover decide to do something about it and investigate the truth of the matter together. In the end, they discover that all the waste and pollution created by humans over the years has caused the fresh water to flee the land, as if driven by a consciousness of its own.
Consciousness? You mean the water is sentient?
Water as a conscious entity. There's actually quite a few stories that explore this theme.
Since the little Oceanid is a water spirit, she immediately understands how the water is feeling. She then tells her lover about her true identity, as well as the truth behind the crisis. Her lover accepts her for who she is, and works with her to find a way to bring the water back. However, unbeknownst to them, there were some people eavesdropping when she revealed her secret.
Oh.
The little Oceanid is accused of being directly responsible for driving the water away, and faces the greatest dilemma of her life.
And then?
In the end, she makes the brave decision to sacrifice herself to save her lover, and the rest of humanity.
Why? This is just the Archon quest.
Huh? But didn't they all treat Cleo like a villain? Why would she want to save them after that?
Well, she mainly wanted to save her lover, plus everyone who'd stood up for her.
Through her love for her human partner, she was able to find an even greater love, one that extended to all of humanity. Surely the biggest strength of Cleo's character.
There's actually something else that bothers me. You know the protagonist is supposed to represent the director, right? And she never had the chance to become a hero in our world. If we're serious about dedicating this show to her memory, we should make the ending as true to life as possible.
So have it be tragic? No, it should be something that we view the director to be.
What about if the little Oceanid is hounded to death by people who hate her, her lover makes sure her secret never gets out, and humanity continues down the path to extinction?
Okay. Girl, just stick to acting.
That sounds like too cruel of an ending to me. And perhaps a little irresponsible to present to the audience.
Yeah.
That ending would be a perfect mirror to Director Aureli's death, both arbitrary and meaningless. On the day when she went missing, Director Aureli had instructed us all, somewhat out of the blue, to leave the Court of Fontaine and wait for her outside the city. We waited and waited at the rendezvous point, but she never came. By the time we returned to the city, she disappeared without a trace. We looked for her. The Gardamex looked for her, but she was nowhere to be found. Increasingly, all the signs seemed to point to her being the latest victim in the serial disappearances case.
The director was the kindest soul in the world, yet she was senselessly sacrificed for the sake of a so-called experiment by someone who had nothing to do with her at all.
But doesn't the way she suddenly told you to leave the city suggest that maybe she had some sense of what was about to happen? It almost seems as if she was moving you to safety.
I've been trying to follow up on that ever since, but all my efforts so far have turned up nothing. Villemont might know something, but he won't open up to me.
Villemont? The one who's playing the role of the villain?
Yeah. He's been overwhelmed by grief. I think the director's death hit him hardest of all.
This is kind of sus.
Grief? Guilt, more like. Also, I have a hard time imagining that anyone took it harder than me. Because, well, speaking of the play being true to life, I was deeply, madly in love with O'Reilly.
I love how messy. This is literally what a theater group is like. People are fucking left, right, and center in a theater group. Like, trust me, based off of experience.
What?
I hope Tirso didn't hear that.
You kept that one quiet.
It's time to be upfront with you all. No more keeping secrets from each other. We'll never be able to agree on the ending if we can't be honest about how we feel. I did tell her how I felt once, but she turned me down pretty much straight away. She said that we were all like brothers and sisters to her, and she never considered us as potential romantic partners. Not that it came as a shock or anything. It was what I was expecting to hear. So I told her I'd always be there for the troupe, and I'd always be there for her. I said, maybe one day in the
Theater
future,
orgies like
when
a Shakespeare
everyone's settled into their own lives and on the up and
Shakespeare
up,
tragedy.
and managing the troupe no longer required her constant attention. Well, maybe then she could reconsider what she really wanted in her life. And now, that day will never come.
What if that's what actually happened? Like, instead of what they think, like, her sacrifice was arbitrary and pointless, like, what if that the ending that Polyu like gave was the actual ending? Like, she knew what was gonna happen and she sacrificed herself to save her friends. Paulo.
So if I'm the one writing this ending, then I'm gonna make sure it does right by O'Reilly. I won't let anyone get in the way of that.
In that case, you have to straighten things out with Vilmont once and for all, face to face. We've all had our differences of opinion over the ending, but those two have never seen eye to eye on anything. One of them has to compromise if we're ever going to reach a final decision.
Well, if that's where we're at, looks like it's time to go visit Vilmont.
Are you ready to face the truth?
Honestly, I'm slightly terrified. But for the sake of our final performance, I'll do whatever it takes. Funny you should ask, though. You really do get what I'm going through right now.
I certainly do. Come on, everyone. Allons-y!
Where is Vilmont anyway? Also, how long is this quest? Are we like... Am I able to finish it tonight? Alejandra. Freddy Fazbear. Or. Yeah, halfway. Alright.
This is
wow!
going.
Hi, Tirso.
Delphi, are
You didn't
sure
hear
you can
anything I
manage in
talked
your
about.
condition?
Oh. You didn't hear anything I said about, being in a theater group, right?
Ugh, as if this journey wasn't tough enough already without a roadblock.
Don't worry. We should all be fine with the traveler here. We don't need to take a detour. Wait, why are you all looking at me? You're not seriously expecting me to fight, are you?
We're just curious, that's all. I don't think anyone's ever seen Furina in a fight before.
Yeah, but don't you remember why? The Hydro Archon willingly gave up all her
heard.
power
Oh,
so it
no!
could be converted into Indemnitium. Miss Furina said so herself.
Precisely. And I'm not even the Hydro Archon anymore. So
Not gonna lie, I
all
had
my
a mono
power is
hydro
gone
team at this
anyway.
point and struggled.
As much as it pains me, unfortunately, I should just stay put. I'm more like a damsel in distress more than anything.
That sounded so smug. Ugh, secondhand embarrassment is unbearable.
C'est la vie. This doesn't require god-level powers. Don't you know any self-defense?
Hey, lay off, all right? My bluff is hanging from a thread here. I'm sorry. I got carried away. Please help us out, would you?
We have one eye open.
Aw, too bad. I was so pumped to feast my eyes on fight mode Furina.
Oh, they think that she still has fighting powers.
Sorry to leave all the heavy lifting to you.
Don't worry, piece of cake.
Illusion shattered.
The deck you will see.
There is no escape.
Oh, she has powers. That's weird. Ah, fuck.
Flicker.
Well, I can do that too.
Drag.
Oh!
Mind the side effects.
The deck you will see.
Strike a pose.
Shine down.
Bravo! Good show. You certainly live up to your reputation.
Yeah, thank you. Anyway, the path is cleared now, so onwards and upwards.
Oh, they're so cute. They're following me. We need the heal.
A bitter pill to swallow.
Ah, that's so cute. That's so cute.
Vilma, are you there?
Huh? Oh, it's you guys. Wait, what's Lady Furina doing here?
I can explain. We've been rounding up the whole troop. We now have everyone except you.
Dolphy explains the whole sequence of events so far to Vilma.
You think knowing the truth about the director's disappearance will help you write an ending to the script that pleases everyone? I care just as much as everyone else about making the Little Oceanid a success. That's why I wanted to wait until after the show.
Wait, what?
If I open this can of worms now, I just don't want to make things difficult between us. We're supposed to be a unit when we're on stage.
Vilma, avoiding the truth will not help anyone. Unless you mean to suggest that Aurelie's death had something to do with you.
I don't want to talk about it.
Listen, Vilma. I used to think that my love for Aurelie was a point of shame. I never brought it up to anyone. But now, I've made up my mind to put it all on the table. I'm prepared to face everything, to sacrifice everything for the sake of the show. The Little Oceanid cannot be complete unless we do justice to Aurelie on an emotional level.
This is why people think of you as not being the smart one. As you all know already, the troupe was kept afloat not from ticket sales, but donations from the audience. Of course, that was nowhere near enough. We took on side jobs when we weren't performing, but even then, the troupe's financial situation was pretty dire. So, anyway, one day after a show, a merchant came to me and offered us a huge sponsorship. In return, we just had to provide the audience with their drinks during performances.
It's the drug
It
thing.
seemed like a win-win, so I said yes to it on the spot without consulting the director.
was only when the merchant came to deliver the goods that I realized the drink in question was synth.
Yeah. Holy fuck.
Isn't that the drink peddled by the culprit behind the serial disappearances case?
I remember that it includes a state of euphoria, but it also causes significant harm to the body.
I freaked out when I saw the boxes. And I told the director everything right away. She was completely shocked as well. But she didn't reprimand me for making the decision without consulting her. Instead, she contacted the merchant and stated that the troupe could not agree to this collaboration. The merchant was furious, berated us for going back on our word, and threatened to sue us for damages. The amount was astronomical. There was no way we'd be able to pay.
And then?
I was going to sort it on my own, but the director stopped me. She said that this was an issue for the whole troupe, and it wasn't my fault.
Yeah, it's not your fault, Philmont. You didn't know better.
But things only got worse from there. The synth merchant just wouldn't let up, and then suddenly the director told us all to leave the city one day. I knew then that things must have reached a boiling point. I admit this whole thing was my mistake. I didn't dare to tell any of you the truth back then, and after the director disappeared, I was even more afraid to say anything.
You brought the director to the attention of the synth dealers. Your mistake gave them a motive to kidnap and murder her.
Yeah, I got Aurelie killed. There, I said it. Happy now?
Oh.
Hey, don't say that.
Oh, this is so...
You traitor! You knew Aurelie was in danger. Why in God's name didn't you tell us? What do you mean, you were afraid? This was a life and death situation. We could have saved her! How could you be so stupid?
Please, try not to get too worked up.
Yeah, listen to him. You need to stay calm.
Stay calm? How can I stay calm? This guy got Aurelie murdered. She was the love of my life. And he has the gall to try and high road us, claiming that he kept his mouth shut for the sake of the show. How about taking some responsibility for what he's done?
All I can say is I'm sorry. Truly. I wanted to apologize.
Why does he sound like
everyone in the
Blau?
troupe,
I'm
but
so sorry. He sounds like Blau.
That won't bring back the director. What good is my apology now? I'm just a coward who made an awful, terrible mistake that I can never take back. Beat me up if you want. Kill me if you prefer. It's what I deserve. End my life. So I can meet the director and apologize to her in person.
Get out of my sight. Go, get lost. I don't ever want to see your face again.
That's enough! You've screamed and shouted at each other for long enough. Now pipe down, both of you!
Oh.
Can you stop conflating the show on stage with your real-life relationships in the troupe? You keep saying that you want to use this final performance to pay tribute to your director and celebrate her life. How can you do that if you're just using it as an excuse to vent your own emotions?
You're right.
I'm sorry.
On stage, the lead role is the focal point of the audience's attention. And you're all used to seeing the director as the heart of the troupe. But in her own life, her greatest desire wasn't to be the center of attention. I can tell how much she loved you all, and how much she loved the troupe. What she wanted was to build a warm home for all of her brothers and sisters. To shield you all from the storms that rage in the world outside. That's how you should remember her. And that's what you should be celebrating. I understand why you're trying
I'm working
to
on
make
something
her the
stupid, so
hero
I'm just
of the
lurking.
story,
Alright, Tirso.
but isn't she your hero already? After everything she did for you?
Yeah.
So think hard about what that means. And then think again about what you hope to achieve by arguing with each other. If you really hate each other and can't reconcile your differences, then you could just call it quits now. Why bother with the final performance if the group is already fractured?
Damn, Furina here speaking the truth.
But you can't bring yourself
To be
do
fair,
that,
she does
can
have
you?
500 years worth
You
of
care
wisdom.
too much about Director O'Reilly and the home she built you all to let go. What are you laughing at? I don't see what's so funny.
Sorry, I didn't mean it that way. It's just that, for a moment there, it felt like our director was back with us again. If she'd seen Paulo and Vilmont at each other's throats like that, she would have scolded them exactly like you did, in that same stern voice.
Really? But she sounded like such a gentle person.
Of course she was. Even her harshest lectures came from a place of kindness, and it showed. She really was a truly outstanding person.
What you said, it really puts everything into perspective.
I'm truly sorry. I really meant for this to be a genuine apology, but I ended up making it all about me and my self-pity.
It's all right. Let's save all this for after the performance.
So, the ending. What are we gonna do about it?
Clearly, everyone needs to take a step back for now and reflect on what really matters. When emotions are running high, things get lost in the fray. The end of the story needs to focus back on O'Reilly herself. She's the true star of the show.
It might actually be possible to find out more about her fate.
What do you mean?
The Traveler is right. You once investigated that underwater synth base and recovered items belonging to the victims. If you could find anything that O'Reilly left behind, perhaps we can get a better sense of what she went through in her final days.
Oh, we are now going to investigate on her death?
You really think that's possible?
Oh my god.
I trust that nobody would object to the ending of the story being based on O'Reilly's true feelings.
No.
Well, we'll leave this in your capable hands.
Come, let's pay a visit to the Palais Mermonia. The rest of you, head back to the rehearsal location for now, and wait for our good news.
Okay. Let's walk a little bit. I want to see if there are any, like, talking points. I mean, it's just 300 meters, so... You know, how bad could traveling be? Please tell me we have talking points. Please tell me there are points here where we just talk about our feelings and stuff.
Flicker.
Here you are.
I thought we could enter it from that side. I guess we gotta go to... You gotta go through it... to the side. Okay. Alright. Ah, the music's so beautiful. I love this. Is the soundtrack from Fontaine like out now? Because I really want to listen to it. I gotta wait. My brain is not gonna let me out until I see it. Genshin. Hoyo Mix. It is out. La Vaguelette. What'd you call me? La Vaguette. La Vaguette. Okay, I'll shut up. Okay, the Fontaine stuff is out, so I'll just take a listen to this. I'm actually gonna download it now.
Whatever.
Let me download it. Hello? Okay, internet is really bad. Oh, fuck. Alright, I'll just...
There have been many
Anyway.
poorly written applications lately. I guess I'll just have to reject them all.
Isn't that the words for a gay who isn't straightforward?
You want to review some recovered items connected to victims of the serial disappearances case? But, that case has been closed for
Oh,
quite
you mean
a while now.
La Vaguette? La Vaguelette? La Vaguelette? I don't know how to say it.
Still, since you were the ones who discovered and submitted the evidence in the first place, you don't actually have to submit an application. Okay, please hold on. I'll have someone dig them out.
Sidine sends a staff member to retrieve the
So,
box.
this is all O'Reilly left behind. Just whatever she was carrying on her person and this tattered old notebook.
Hey! It's full of script lines! And sketches too! Looks like they show where the different props should be placed on stage.
Let me take a look. Maybe there's something in here from after she was kidnapped. Aha! I found something. To whoever discovers this diary. Let's see. Looks like she kept a detailed record of her captor's actions.
What?
She even mentions the truth behind the experiments on dissolving young women.
If we had discovered this part of the book, then we could have solved the case without needing to provide any more evidence. Where was this?
If we'd had the chance to examine this notebook carefully back then, it would have been a conclusive piece of evidence proving Vacher's guilt.
Yeah, exactly. We are bad investigators.
Vacher took so many lives. It's still so unthinkable how many victims he had.
I guess O'Reilly must have written all of this down in the hope that her records would one day be of use to investigators. Wait, it cuts off.
Is something wrong?
Her handwriting here gets patchier and more illegible by the line. She probably didn't have much strength left. Her final words are... I'll let you read them for yourselves.
Had the chance was not in the evidence room. Was it not in the evidence? Exactly! Someone else was taken. That makes 6. Or perhaps the 7th. Someone tried to escape yesterday but was caught. She hasn't been seen since. Was that yesterday? Maybe not. I've lost track of time. Sorry, I don't know if writing this is of any use or how much longer I can do it for. I can already see my fate approaching. But what terrifies me even more is the thought of seeing others from the troop here. Have I truly protected them? Sorry. I'm so sorry. I can't write no more. I think I have a fever and my old stomach troubles have returned, but nobody has given me any medicine. I suppose I am more fortunate than Creasy. The pain keeps her awake all night. I suppose they think that anything goes so long as the experimental subjects can be used up before they die. It's so damp here. I have given her my blanket. So cold, so cold, so cold. As long as one persists, all things will pass. There will be a reward for hard work. I like to tell them such things, but it is I who am losing my grip. If anyone sees this, troop, safe, them, important, please, farewell, apologize. Life, perform, future, regret, Cleo. This page is an absolute mess, and the writer's pen seems to have wandered its surface at random. Only some words can be made out, barely at all that. From this page onward, the diary stops to be replaced with lyrics from musicals. Some are in the form of newspaper clippings, and others are handwritten with many crossings out and changes. It is apparent that the pages have been referenced often, and that this is the personal notebook of artistic director Ariel.
She was so terrified.
She watched a girl get dissolved right in front of her, and had to wait for her own death in silence.
She may have been a mighty hero in the eyes of her troop, but at the end of the day, she was only human. I can't bear to think how painful and lonely her final days must have been. Wait. This part on the last page sounds strangely familiar.
Flipping through the notebook, the lyrics continue. However, one page has been torn out, folded up and placed next to the last blank page. At the bottom of the folded note are two new lines Ariel has written, in handwriting much more legible than before. But it seems that they took her both great effort and great deal of time to write. If you become human, you can reveal your secret to no one. You will face suffering and loneliness. Is this truly what you want? Because I am an older sister to them. I love them.
If you become human, you can reveal your secret to no one. You will face suffering and loneliness. Is this still what you want?
Isn't that the most important line in the Little Oceanid?
Because I am an older sister to them.
Oh.
So she didn't regret her decision. Even as she sat in silence, waiting for death to come. I'm sure this is what the troop would have hoped to hear as well. She had their utmost trust, admiration, and love, and she truly deserved it. Let's go. It's time for them to learn Director O'Reilly's final thoughts.
I love how it's just conveniently there. Also, I hate how we didn't check the evidences. Like, this would have been such a good piece of evidence. I didn't see this!
Flicker. Huh.
It's good that I found a chest. After reading through the notebook, some are lost for words, some weep bitterly, and some grind their teeth and howl with rage. A long time passes before the group is able to calmly come together and finally make a decision.
She deserves a hero's farewell. If that's the only way to convey to the audience the courage and selflessness that she showed in the face of death, then it's a meaningful way to end the story.
Even in the last moments of her life, she was still leaving a trail for others to follow.
She did her best to protect as many people as possible, even if it meant sacrificing herself. We know what choice our little Oceanid would have made now. I don't think any more discussion is necessary. Well, Vilmont, if we put the past aside for now, do you think you can bring yourself to go ahead with the show?
I will channel all my regret and put it into my performance, to make this a show worthy of our director. I won't ask for your forgiveness, and you don't need to worry about my feelings. This final farewell show should be about Director O'Reilly and her alone.
Then it seems like we've reached a consensus. I have a feeling that this will turn out to be the most mesmerizing performance of your lives.
Really? How can you be so sure when you've never even seen them perform before?
Don't underestimate my experience. After watching a countless number of musicals, I've learned one important thing. If you want to move the audience with your music, you must fully commit and immerse yourself in your role, pouring all your emotion into your performance. And aren't human emotions, love, hate, regret, and hope, just the most mesmerizing things in this world? I don't believe anybody could be more committed to bringing this story to life on the stage than they are now.
Thank you for the vote of confidence, Miss Furina. And thank you for supporting us through all this.
Then, let's not delay things any longer. We need to discuss the details of the ending and get it nailed down once and for all.
Actually, before that, I'd like to make a proposal. During the curtain call, please allow me to use the director's name instead of my own.
Huh? But then...
After all, this role was originally meant to be played by the director. I'm just filling in for her. Besides, a role commemorating her life should be associated with her name.
Well, if you're sure you're okay with that, I have no objection to it.
Now we're talking like a serious acting troupe. All right, I'll leave you to fine-tune your musical while I go and procure a stage.
Procure a stage?
Oh, it's okay. Our usual place doesn't need a reservation.
That place? Oh, don't be silly. For an extraordinary show, we need an extraordinary stage. By which I, of course, mean the Opera Epiclese.
Whoa, wait, what?
Oh, I love this so much.
No. That's never going to work. It's far too fancy for the likes of us.
What are you afraid of? Surely you don't think that Aurelie's story is unworthy of the grandest stage in Fontaine?
No, that's not what I meant.
It is supposed to be your grand finale, right?
Go big or go home.
I have no problem with it then. How about the rest of you? I'll take your silence as a yes. Thank you for giving us this opportunity. It really is a dream come true.
Well, then don't disappoint me. If you mess this up, it'll reflect poorly on me too. Come on, we'll need to get the go-ahead from Nervillette. I know just where to find him.
Oh my god, we're gonna see Nervillette. Ah! Okay. Oh, oops. Also, it just clicked on me that the hydro the hydro traveler's kit resembles more Nervillette's kit rather than Furina's. Oh my god. Because you know how the Traveler's Kit is always a reflection of the Archon? This time though, it's a reflection of Nervillette's.
Wait. Huh?
They have been leaving clues. Mihoyo. Sorry, Hoyoverse has been leaving clues for us this whole freaking time. I knew it was so weird that was the way our kit works.
Hey, look at that! Looks like I guessed right.
You were just guessing?
Because Furina's kit is nothing like the Hydro
here.
Traveler's kit. But it's very similar to the Hydro. It's very similar to Nervillette.
I'm here merely for a short break. It has been a while, Miss Furina. And you too, traveler in Paimon. What might I assist you with today?
I would like to book the Opera Epiclese for an event. You see...
You share the story of the little Oceanid with Nervalet along with
I
the backstory.
understand. The process for booking the Opera Epiclese is complex and can be somewhat cumbersome. But given that the request is coming from the three of you, I see no reason to make things unduly difficult. The story of the little Oceanid is most fascinating. I'm looking forward to seeing it performed on stage. I will say, however, that I am surprised to see your passion for the performing arts rekindled after all that has happened.
Huh? What do you mean? Do I look excited?
Yes, and this is the first time that I've seen you like this since your departure from deityhood.
At first, I just felt bad about rejecting them, so I wanted to learn a little bit more about their situation. But one thing led to another, and... well, here we are. In the past, we sat in our high chairs in the court, giving our opinions on isolated cases, all while knowing very little about the human stories behind each and every one. Maybe it's because I finally become an ordinary person and gained my freedom, but I've developed a great sense of curiosity about their lives.
I am truly delighted to see you find a new lease on life. Now that you've regained some confidence, have you had any thoughts regarding a return to the stage?
Why would you suddenly ask a question like that?
Well, if the little Oceanid turns out to be a great success, it will no doubt become a classic. Many theater companies are certain to add it to their repertoire. The experiences and decisions of the protagonist Cleo are all modeled after your own. Naturally, this makes you eminently suited to playing the leading role. It would truly be a shame if you did not take this opportunity to allow audiences to enjoy your outstanding acting talents once more.
Haven't I already made myself clear? I won't act or perform in any role ever again. No exceptions. Nor do I think it is any great shame. There is no lack of fine actors or inspirational stories, either on or off the stage. This experience is a case in point. I feel like I've learned a lot, and it has already been well worth the price of admission. I must admit, though, I'm a little envious. They're quite fortunate to be able to bid farewell to their past in such a magnificent manner.
I see. Well, I'm glad to learn that you have found a role to play that you enjoy, be it on the stage or not. I sincerely hope the show will serve as the grandest of finales. I will have my staff book the date and mail the relevant paperwork to the troupe once the details are confirmed.
Thanks, Nervalet.
You are very welcome.
Wow. Also, I just realized this is the leader that sort of like has Archon powers. Be the actual leader. Cause in Mondstadt it's Jean, right? And then in Liyue it's Ningguang. And then in Azuma, well, it's Raiden, but actually, who leads Inazuma? Oh, it's like the group of people, right? It's the group of it's a group of people, right? Yeah. There's a chest in there, and it's bothering me that I can't get to it right now.
Here you are.
And then in Azuma, in Sumeru, technically
Good
it's
news,
Alhaitham?
everyone.
No, it's not anymore.
Done. The Opera Epiclese is
I guess
booked.
it's Nahida. Is she the leader? No, it's the acting. It's the Grand Sage. It's not. What's her name? It's not Nahida. And then in Fontaine, it's actually somewhat the Archon. It's the Hydro Dragon.
Thanks to my eloquent and impassioned speech,
Do you
Monsieur
think
Nervalette
she
was
was
moved
sorta
to
can't
provide
wait
us
to
with
see
a
the pyro
fitting
version of
stage for
Ayato
this
Alhaitham
special
Nervalette?
performance? We've had to fight every
Do you
step of
do
the
you
way
think
for this
she was sorta
opportunity.
can't wait?
But
I don't
we
get the
now
question.
have all of the
Are we talking about
ingredients
Furina?
necessary to stage a truly spectacular performance.
I'm gonna stop typing. It's bugged. Oh no, Remy.
A touching story, a magnificent venue, and last but not least, a passionate and dedicated cast. Now, let's work together and make this show the best it can be.
This is truly wonderful.
The sooner we can finalize the ending, the more time we'll have to rehearse. Fiamma and I just went over some parts of the script and tweaked a few things. I think it's really going to resonate with the audience now.
Wow, you two had a constructive conversation? That's great!
Oh, communication is vital to any good performance.
If I type backspace and type it, sends everything I wrote. Oh, do you mean like you can't wait to see the pyro version of Ayato Alhaitham and Nervalette?
Look at us. We've come so far. I never could have pictured this scene a few days ago.
Isn't it Diluc already?
It's amazing!
No, it's
Even
not.
though Furina's still being a bit of a drama queen about it all, she's really fired everyone up!
Who is the guy that everybody, you know, is thirsting over in Mondstadt? What about Liyue? Oh, it's Zhongli, I guess. Whoa!
We just got raided. Hey D, Zanina, and 2 viewers.
Hey D Zanina, well, hey Janina, thank you so much for the raid. Hi. Let's give a shout out. D Zanina, let's give a shout out to Janina. There you go. You were playing Genshin Impact. Oh, were you doing Furina's story quest?
Please feel free to give us any comments or suggestions you have. We really value your input.
Anyway, welcome to the stream. My name is Andy. For those of you who don't know, I am a variety streamer. So I stream most nights on Twitch, and right now we're currently playing through the Genshin Impact Furina story quest. So if you haven't played this part, if you haven't played Furina's story quest yet on Genshin Impact, and you don't want to be spoiled, that's totally fine. You can leave. It's all good with me. Also, I won't force you guys to stay here for long because I know how tiring it can get being with somebody for like hours and hours, and then you have to go to another raid. So I understand. I understand if you can't stay for long. So I hope you guys enjoy. If you do want to support me though, be sure to follow my Twitch, and know that I go live almost every night at 9:30 Philippine Standard Time. No, dapat magstay sila. Oh, they have to stay. Charot.
Hey, Loic, get over here. Time to practice the opening number.
Oh my god, are we gonna hear one of the songs? Is that La Fagalette? La Vagalette? Pretend that I said V and not F.
Cursed Cleo. She stole the waters of life from us. She's a fraud, and she must pay for her crimes.
Oh.
This has nothing to do with her. The
Wait,
ignorance and
they
hatred of our
upped
people
their-
is to blame.
They upped
How
their
can we hope to win back the water's
their
favor
set.
if we don't change our ways?
This guy could be useful. Take him hostage. If Cleo wants him back, she'll have to show herself.
This is so genius. They used like rolls of paper to make water fountain.
Leave this place, oh little Oceanid, and never, ever look back.
Oh, this is the performance already. I thought this was the rehearsal. the lights were weird. How are you finding Furina's story quest so far? It's been really fun. I love it. I love it.
Everyone's really throwing themselves into their roles. I haven't seen such a fine performance in a long time. If only...
What should we do? It's almost time for her to take the stage!
Why? Why does it have to be now?
Hey, what's going on? You're due on stage any second now. Oh no, not again. But why? What about your new meds? Did they stop working?
They've been getting less and less effective over time. I've had to keep increasing my dose.
What? I thought they cure it. So they were only managing your symptoms?
I figured whatever it took to get me through this final performance.
How could you do this to yourself? And after that lecture you gave me about not looking after my health.
I'm sorry. I've let everyone down.
You... This is a conversation for another time. How can the show go on without its star performer?
Miss Furina, I'd like to make a request of you.
Say no more. If you're sick, you need to rest. I know what you're going to ask.
Is she gonna perform?
Loic, your character has no more scenes, correct?
Oh, yeah. I think my scenes are all done. Although, I do have one more line. But I guess another guy in the troupe with a similar voice register could take it. Why?
Please take Delphi back to her place to rest. I'll sing the finale. From the sublime to the ridiculous. After all that, everything's come full circle.
Thank you, Miss Furina. I'm so sorry to put you in this position after everything you said.
Never mind. What's done
Wait, is she gonna sing?
It's really my own fault for
Oh my
getting
god,
in
she's
too
gonna
deep.
sing! Oh my god! Ah! Okay, wait, hold on. I need to put on both my earphones.
No one likes regrets, myself included. Leave it to me. I've watched you rehearse so many times that I've learned Cleo's part by heart.
Nag-fanboy man kalit.
I do not doubt your acting skills, but please allow me to ask just one more question. After all, this show is dedicated to the life and legacy of our director. What, in your opinion, is the reason Cleo shines so brightly?
It's her pure heart. Despite all the pain and loneliness she had to endure, she never once stopped believing in the beauty in this world.
Well said. I leave Director O'Reilly in your hands.
I'm gonna shut up.
Is she here yet?
When will she get here?
She's not coming!
You're wrong. She's here.
Si je pouvais vivre dans l'eau, le
But what about your wish?
My wish.
If you become human, you can reveal your secret to no one. You will face suffering and loneliness. Is this truly what you want?
Oh my god. The claws?
Is it just me? Or
That
was
vision
lady
came
Furina
from
on the stage
Nervalet?
just now?
Oh.
She hasn't been seen for a while now, and she just appears out of nowhere? Gotta say, though, her acting skills are as superb as ever.
I like those think that that's his first Hydra vision that he gave.
The little Oceanid, Cleo, played by Aurélie Fumont.
But isn't it like the Archon doesn't even give the visions anymore? They just like suddenly appear?
Wait, that's not her name. What's going on?
I don't know. Maybe it's just a doppelganger.
I've spent a lot of time out of the spotlight, and they didn't use my name during the curtain call either. Hopefully, not too many people recognized me. It's too bad that I had to break the one clear rule I'd managed to make for myself, even if I had no choice. Still, I have to admit that, despite everything, it felt good to be back on the stage again.
Finally, we would like to give a special thanks to our artistic consultant and event coordinator, Miss Furina.
I think that a personality that's likable to the Archon get one. Like, dead friend for Venti. Oh.
Hey! That's not what we agreed on!
Oh! So it was Furina after all.
Damn.
She's back!
Honestly, what is he doing? He should have run that by me first.
Oh no, she got revealed anyway.
Alright, calm down, don't be mad. This was a group decision. We just didn't want your contributions to go unacknowledged. After all, it's been the rule in Fontaine since ancient times that everyone's work, visible or invisible, is equally deserving of recognition.
Yes, I know the rule, but it should still be applied on a case-by-case basis. I wasn't ready for this yet.
It's no big deal. What's the worst that could happen?
At most, you might be asked to sign a few autographs later.
Oh, yeah? Well, since you think it's so easy, you can sign them for me.
This is a great chat and all, but can we talk about that crazy thing that happened during the show? It nearly gave Paimon a heart attack. Paimon flew over to where she was supposed to be and was about to drop the prop vision, and then suddenly, a real one popped out of thin air!
Oh, that. I've got no idea what happened there either.
The
But,
claws!
hey, it
The
worked pretty
big,
well, didn't it?
meaty claws!
I'll bet the audience has never seen such a realistic prop.
Wait, what about Dolphy? I wonder how she's doing.
Oh, let's go check on her as soon as we finish clearing the stage.
Yes, Plus, she'll definitely want to hear how the end of the show went. If nothing else, we can safely say that we accomplished what we set out to do.
Wait, does that mean Nervalet was watching in the audience? Wait, can we go find him?
Did anyone see where Miss Furina went? Oh, I want to get her autograph, but I can't find her anywhere.
Oh, we can talk to people.
I thought Cleo's actress sang very well. Why did they swap her out at the end?
I don't know. Maybe that's just how it was scripted.
Maybe not everyone has speaking lines, but I want to check which one we can speak to.
I wasn't expecting such an incredible performance from an amateur troupe. They didn't seem out of place on the big stage at all.
Yeah, their technique could use some
Smart
polish.
beyond books for Dendro, hidden
Performance in
persona
general
for
felt very
Hydra
believable.
pre-sword drop.
Hit all the right emotional notes. I think it'll stay with me for a while.
I think we can talk to these people. No.
What a surprise! Seeing Miss Furina on the stage? This ticket was money well spent.
Yeah, I agree. Say what you want about her, but she's flawless when she's on stage.
Wow, this is literally the case of, didn't we cancel her and then she releases a work and then we're like, oh, we love her again. Wait, so if I had a vision, I would have Hydro, right? Right? I love the arts. I would have Hydro, right? Hydro, right? 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 I would have Hydro, right? Persona, hidden persona for Hydro pre-sword drop? Then how does that explain Kandake? Master of their craft? Master of their craft? How does that explain Ito? What is he a master of? Master of bullshit. You think I would be Geo? I do wish I was Hydro though. I want to be a Hydro. If I was a character in Genshin, I would be a Hydro. I want to be. Wait, where are we going? Oh, outside. I think I'd be Aquarius. I mean Animo. I am a Cancer though. So I mean that should say something about my... Oh, this is far away. That should say something about my my element. Although some people would think that I would be Pyro, but really I'm more of really chill. I'm a very chill person. Oh my god, I am a Hydro. I am right. Oh my god. I have a hidden personality. Ah! No, cause like if you really knew me, I am the most chillest person ever. And then people, okay, here's the thing. People normally think that I would be so loud in person. The truth is I'm not. I'm only really loud if I'm performing or if I'm like I'm not performing, but rather like I feel like I have to be upbeat or like when the mood calls for it. So for example, like in a party, I would be like the one dancing with everybody, but really outside, I would just like Tirso knows this the best. I'm just really chill, and I get angry. I not angry, but rather I get annoyed with things. You would think I would be super chill, but and like not super. You would think that I would be super up here, but really I'm just down here.
Ah, you're back. She's doing okay. Her condition stabilized after taking some of her original medication. From experience, though, I'd say she still needs a few more days of rest.
How did the performance go? Was it a success? Did the audience like it?
You'll be glad to know it was fantastic. Also, you're not gonna believe what happened while Furina was
Kind of
on
want
the
to see
stage.
Andy mad.
You'll probably be able to read all about it in the Steambird first thing tomorrow morning.
If I was mad, I would just go silent. Cause I don't like when I'm mad. I don't like talking. You've seen me mauled, but that's not the same as me being actually angry. If I was actually angry, I would be silent. Cause the thing is, I am very afraid of saying something when I'm angry. And I don't want to release any of my energy to the world whenever I'm angry. So usually I just let it simmer and let it cool down inside of me. So I take a few moments alone, and then I come back, and then by then I would have like the strength and the mental capacity to deal with whatever made me angry.
That's wonderful.
Not at me, I just want to see rage.
I'm so sorry I failed to see it through to the end. I guess I was wrong to try and tough it out to begin with.
Oh, don't worry about it. Like they told me after announcing my name during the curtain call, everyone's work deserves recognition. Even though you couldn't see it through to the final scene, the audience was very impressed by your performance. It's safe to say that you made your mark on this memorial show.
Well, one way or another, we did it. I've had bad luck ever since I was born, so I never expect things to go smoothly in life. I'm just happy to know that we went out on a high note.
Maybe corporate
That's
has
all
to be
that
civil with
matters.
customer rage. How do I deal? I've never actually had to be angry in front of a customer.
Blaming your bad luck again, are we? Maybe if you didn't push yourself past your limits so much, your illness wouldn't be flaring up all the time.
Ooh, maybe I have. I think there was one time where I was really annoyed with one customer, and I forgot how I dealt with it. But I dealt with
Don't you
it.
start. I don't have the energy to argue with you right now.
Aw, you two clearly care a lot about each other.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You mean we never stop arguing with each other?
So, any plans for the next step? After the brilliant performance you put on, the reputation of your troupe is sure to spread through Fontaine like wildfire. You won't have to disband if you don't want to. You could capitalize on the rave reviews and license out the Little Oceanid to the bigger theater troupes out there. That would do wonders for your financial situation.
No, we should still disband.
Yeah, it's what we all agreed to.
After all that's happened, I should give you guys some space. But maybe our paths will cross again one day.
I still want to keep performing, so I might join another troupe. After watching Miss Furina's performance, I think I'm starting to understand our director's infatuation with musicals.
You should do it. It suits you. I'd originally hoped to keep performing too, but
Very sad, not gonna lie.
I don't know if my health
Yeah,
will
this
allow me
this
to.
is a bittersweet ending.
Oh, so now you finally got your priorities in order. I guess I'll hold off.
Oh my
until
god, they're
you've
gonna end up
properly
together.
recovered
Oh,
as
that's
well.
so cute.
What about you, Miss Furina? Any future plans?
Well, frankly, I think a return to obscurity is no longer an option for me. I'm sure a slew of consultancy requests will hound me wherever I go, until I finally acquiesce. You rather sealed my fate there with your special thanks at the end of the show.
Sorry.
It's quite all right. No need to apologize. What I meant to say is that this whole experience has shown me that perhaps I'm not as averse to a return to the stage as I'd previously imagined. Maybe Nervilette was right. Maybe Cleo is the right role for me. I still don't wish to pretend to be someone else, but I do have a desire to express myself. So, maybe the show will go on for me after all.
There's no need to draw lines in the sand. Just do whatever feels right to you. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the
There
freedom
was
you
once a time
earned.
when I was an actress in a masquerade, seeking only to hide the truth. But from now on, I want to spend my time learning real stories about real people and how they touch the lives of others around them. I want to watch them blossom and wither, see them refined on the page, retold on the stage, and remembered long into the future. I'm sure this is what captivated director O'Reilly as well.
Sounds like you're ready to stop running from your true calling. The more you get out into the world, the more you'll discover what a fascinating place it is.
Next time, I'll invite you to join me.
Then it's a deal. If a vision is a gift from the gods, then I should do my best to honor it.
Oh, she got her. Oh, she got her vision.
It's ironic to think that in my whole time as a god, I could only ever dream of receiving this kind of power.
I'm actually kind of sad that she'll have a finite life after living for 500 years. Wait, isn't that also Dongli's case as well? Like, isn't he not gonna live? He's not gonna live forever, right? Because he gave up his godhood.
And now that the gods have given me their blessing, it actually feels more like I'm finally able to take my fate in my own hands. Is that how humans feel?
Do you think the
about it as
500
well?
years will catch up on her and she'll die sooner than later? No, no, it's not. Technically, her life was like put on pause, essentially. Because she had to take on a role that's not hers. He's already a god before he became an Archon. But didn't he give that all up? Isn't he like a normal human now?
I'm just finishing packing up. As soon as I'm done, I've got an interview with the Steambird to get to. Thanks to all your help, the show was more perfect than we ever could have hoped for. But most of all, I want to thank you for giving me the chance to finally say farewell to O'Reilly.
I mean, of course I have some regrets, but
There'll be plenty of opportunities in the future
Of
for
course
us to
I have
tell the
some regrets,
stories that we
but-
want on stage.
Now that the buzz is worn off, I feel ready to pass out.
Aw. You take your well-earned rest.
Thank you so much. I feel like I've rekindled the passion I had when
Now,
I
his
first
half
joined
of what
the troupe.
Ganyu is, I believe. Oh.
It might turn out to be too late
So
for me.
Kind of like an Adeptus.
But still,
So does
this
that
has
mean
been
he'll
the
live?
experience
No, because
of a
don't
lifetime.
Adeptus also die? So it's just that they have really long lives. Where is he? Can we find the guy? Or have we finished the... Didn't he live here? I want to talk to him. Wait. His house was over here, right? No, it was a temporary set. I guess we can't talk to the guy anymore. Alright. That was it. We're done. We're finished. We did it. Also, there is a... Oh, there it is.
Another please, illusion shattered.
Showing you praise. Time to shine.
Mindless. A bitter pill to swallow. Remember, help. A process of elimination.
Yes, we got the fanfare.
Winter shall eventually come.
As much as I love Hyper Bloom on this team, I don't know. I kind of like Alhaitham being a spread, my spread team. I'll have to give it up.
Sounds good to me.
Not gonna lie, I wonder if we get a Nervalet or Furina Part 2 for the next weekly boss. Wait, where is the weekly boss for Fontaine? Is it out already, or does it I don't know. Will it use the older one? You prefer Alhaitham to spread. Yeah. I like the Alhaitham. Yes, it's out. Which one is it? Oh, the whale. Oh, the whale. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it's the whale. Because I don't know where to put my Furina. I mean, I could put her here, but she's not really needed. Although I can put her here. But then, I actually don't know where to put Furina. I'm not even kidding. I don't know where to put Furina. I could maybe put her here. The only mono hydro, I could maybe do a mono hydro, but I don't know. I'm not feeling mono hydro. I want to explore like different reactions. Like I've never explored. Maybe I could do something with vape, but the thing is, my vape team is already my vape team is the one with Hu Tao. I have a taser team here already. I have a freeze team. This is my Hyper Bloom team. This is my spread team. This is my Nilu Bloom, Mono Geo. My vape team. Is this vape? No, this is Melt. Melt. My Melt team. So I don't know where to put Furina yet. I'll figure it out.
Wait.
Okay, before I end today's stream, let's just do this. Where's the next one?
Whatever.
AFK team with Zhongli, Nahida, and Raiden. Ooh. Actually? Wait, what's targeting me? Oh, fuck. Oh. Wait, I have to open this? Fine, wait. So if I do this, well... Okay, maybe it won't. Where is this? This place is new. I have never experienced this place yet. How did I get here? Where's the other one? Oh, maybe it's in there. Is there like a... Oh, I know. I didn't mean to do that. Oh my god. I didn't mean to do that. No! Please! Please don't clip it. No, please. I mean, okay. Nervalet. Furina would be so good in my Nervalet team if I had C1 Nervalet. Unfortunately, I have C0 Nervalet. Which doesn't really help. Oh. I just killed... Oh. Anyway, doesn't matter. Bruh. Alright. We go down. We unlock this. We go over here. We unlock this. Then we go over here. Do that. What did we get? Really? That's all we got? I thought we would end up opening this. Or do I have to interact with this? I have to release it. Okay. What? Not yet connected to other water channels. Okay, give me a second. We have to connect this to the other water channels or whatever. Oh, thank God. Nice. No. No. Oh, thank God. I got it. Where is this hydroculus? I found it. No, it's on the other side. Ah, fine. I guess if we're gonna have to try and if I want to figure, I'm gonna have to figure out the secrets of this place for me to get that one thing. Ugh. Fine.
Transfiguration! Let's light it up! I'm going it!
More, please.
Oh! I didn't mean to do that. Wait, how do we get out? Is this the only way out? Alright. I don't know where we ended up. At... Where the frick are we? Oh! Oh, we made it to the other side! Yes! Okay, I did it.
My will and body.
Boba, get them!
Let's begin.
I was waiting for you to notice. It takes a while for me to notice things. Let's go down. Oh, then that means we can release this. Nice! We do have to figure out this side though. Nope. We need... this? Somehow. And we need to... get... the... what? Then what is this used for? Oh. Oh. Oh!
Teamwork is strength.
Wait, I want to test out if... I guess I can't really test it out, right? I can't test it out yet.
All unclaimed articles should be turned in. So, neither of us saw anything here, right?
I wanted to test out Xiangling's new energy recharge, which is now at 245. Would that be enough? Alright. I did 1, 2, 3. We only need to do this one.
I'd take it if I were you. I'm sure it'll come in handy.
Yes! There's one up there. Oh, I see it. All right. I love how we get to be a dolphin. Eh. Okay, this is the last thing that I will do. Is unlock this place. Because I do need to unlock this. Please. Please swim faster. Please swim faster. There's... Oh, there's more puzzles. Okay. Okay, alright. I'm not gonna deal with the puzzles here. We're done. We're done. We're done. We're done for tonight. It is almost 1 a.m. So I gotta be done. We're so close though. Alright. Just one more. Just one. We need one more. Alright. I'm gonna wait until we can. I just need one more and then we're good. Also, we can actually make 5 wishes. But I'll wait until we get 10 before I make a wish here.
It needs a more romantic touch.
Actually interesting how you... It's actually so interesting to see how you do exploration. I just go wherever the road takes me. I go to a random spot, for example here, right? And then I have a compass, so I just do this. Okay. So, there's nothing here for me. Maybe here? Nope. Alright. Maybe here. There'll be something for me here. Okay. There's nothing for me there as well. I guess we just have to do this one. Alright, this is the best lead we have for anything new.
Take your true form.
Oh no! Why are all the...
Nice and spicy.
Why are all the guys here...
Cryo incarnate.
Way now.
Why are all the hilly trails here dead?
This wasn't locked. Convenient.
Oh, this is a quest. Fuck. Is he... He is still alive, just unconscious. Phew, that's good. Can't leave him like this. Alright, let's have a look at the stone tablet. Looks like a riddle. What do you think is the answer? Life? Sounds strange. Can't be the original sin. Alright. We have 17 seconds. Oh, there is... There is something here. The question is, where is it though?
Let's begin.
You need to tell me if I want to get that hydroculus, I have to figure out the stupid puzzle. Or not. Oh, maybe I do. No. No. I have to figure out a stupid puzzle. Okay, fine. I mean, we're so close. I explored too much once and missed a whole chunk of an exploration quest. Traveler was just like, ooh, you meant this artifact? So does that mean you have no idea what happened?
Transfiguration. Let's light it up.
That way now.
Okay, it was a good call to change to, what's the word? It was a good call to change to the catch, because I get Shangling's burst faster, actually. Now, how the frick do we get up there? Wait, you mean to tell me there was... Oh, this is different. This is a different place. Oh! Oh! Let's be short. Oh, I didn't mean to do that! Why did I do that? That's stupid. Yes. Nice. Alright. Ah. Aha. Okay. We have all of the secrets. And we can use this to unlock this. Should I do more? Should I do more streams where I'm just exploring? Cause I don't know. I feel like it's boring. I feel like it would bore people. Oh, that means we can unlock a Shrine of Depths key. I know there was a Shrine of Depths somewhere. I can't recall where. But there is one, I believe, somewhere over here. I don't know, I just feel like it would be boring. Like, nobody would watch it, because I'm just literally just exploring. I can let you know. What? Eh? Ah, see, I remember there's one. Alright, this is the last thing we'll open, and then we're done for the day. I gotta be done for the day, I can't. As much as I want to stay up all night, I still have stuff to do. I've got stuff to do tomorrow. Ugh, could you believe it? I actually have to go to work tomorrow. Ugh.
Ah, this wasn't locked. How convenient.
Yes, get the depth thussy. Ew, work. I am also in the middle of... for Furina. Give me this one. Come on, I just need just a few more. Okay, this is a bad artifact, but that's fine. I can't go to work next week because I'm on jury duty. Wait, you have jury duty? Your court system works with a jury duty? Why is it attack? Oh, that's bad. I didn't know you're oh my god, so next week you're gonna oh my god, you're gonna be taking part in your own little Phoenix Wright fantasy, or like you'll be like somebody from Fontaine. I have 1 in 20 chance of saying guilty. Alright. Alright, let's end today's stream here. Alright, you guys. I've got stuff to do, so we are now going to end today's stream. Please say oh yeah. You gotta do it, Remy. You're like, okay, on behalf of the jury, according to the Oratrice Mécanique de Lenise Cardinal, we find you guilty. You gotta do that. You gotta do that. Anyway, you guys, that is it for me today. My day's not done. I have to do stuff, and then I have to check if my air mattress works. I haven't checked if my air mattress works, so let's hope that my air mattress works, please. And tomorrow, you guys, we do have a date with Shauna Hall. It is an interactive dating sim stream. I hope you guys do come and hang out with me tomorrow for this. I am still in the middle of preparing for it, so hopefully it'll be done by the time that I have to but I hope it's prepared. I cannot wait. Anyway, let's time to end stream. You guys, thank you so much for coming to today's stream. I had a lot of fun finding out about Furina and how she came to get her own vision, which is really cool. I love Furina. I think she's slowly becoming one of my favorite characters. I just have to find a team where she can shine, and I'm gonna try my best to find a team for her. Alright. If you would like to follow me on all my socials, I have YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Keep up with me. It's The Andrew Tops on everything. I also have a podcast. It's called The Frightening, Alarming Real Life Tale Show. It's a horror comedy podcast available wherever you can get your podcasts. It's out on Spotify, Apple Pod, and on all major podcasting platforms. Do check it out. And finally, I have a Discord server. If you would like to say hi to me on Discord, I do share stuff there that I have yet to share on stream, and you get life updates. Janina, thank you so much for the raid. Let me give you another shout out. So please do give her a follow. Thank you so much for the raid. And yeah, we are ending today's stream with a bang. Tomorrow, again, we will be doing the Shauna Hall interactive stream date. So we will need your help because you will be answering questions and you will be interacting with Shauna Hall. You have to treat it like it's a date. You have to try and impress Shauna Hall, and there will be multiple endings, so you gotta do your best to impress Shauna Hall so you can get the best ending ever. Anyway, you guys, Thank you so much for coming to the stream. I will see everybody on the next one, which is tomorrow. Bye.